明るの灯ったみんな英語と欲と未練がきかぶ雨にぼやけた視界ネボンがなぜる濡れた輪郭アンティモにまだ冷めないで時が引き裂く呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままって触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスキレのライターが照らす行き先ちょっと待ってや俺に家庭があって生活があってやなほっとかんてや俺が嘘つく前に時にまたがったらラテダリダダ今日も花歌街で開いた鍵やなほんと勝手やな確か20年前もこんな始まり方選べなきゃしないひなとか見な暗闇かどっちかもっと書いてんもっと立ってん欲張って笑うお前の計画通り溶けていく明日をどうでもいいやこの通りもう止まんねや呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままって触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスキレのライターが照らす行き先
Good morning! Hi. Hello. It is I. The hermit crab himself has risen from his own ash and has come back around. Ooh, no! And has come back around. Hi. Haven't really done this in a while. Janet, have you married your ugly husband yet? Janet, I see you on YouTube. What song is that, Leon? Oh, well, I'll tell you. You could go in on your cellular device. Whether if you have, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. You go in, you hit that little search bar, and you type in Mirage, M-I-R-A-G-E, by of all bands, Creepy Nuts. That is the real name of the group, Creepy Nuts. It's not a meme of white, fat teenagers. The name is Creepy Nuts. They have great music. They are currently the kings of all anime music. And if you don't believe me, which is fine if you don't, I have further proof of said illustration, if you will. While you all listen to your current hip-hop rap music, I'm spending my time listening to this. And you know who else is listening to it with me? Peachy. Speaking of which, Peachy says hello. She says hi. No, she's not dead. No, she didn't join the army. No. This is good, mute. And that is why your toes are getting cut off when the Irish come invade. When the Irish invade, they're coming for you and they're cutting your feet off. Peachy's doing well. Peachy just became more of an adult. Peachy became more of an adult. And I think that's the sickest part of it all. Oh, little Peachy just said, fuck it, I'm gonna get old. And Peachy got old. But she's doing well. I'm saying this like she's some fucking sick patient. I will never tell you all Peachy's business without her permission. But I don't think she'll kick me in the face for saying she's doing well. She's doing pretty all right. Still no husband. So my dreams of being a bridesmaid are still in disarray. But you know what? Everyone has an ulterior motive. We're all getting old. Die already. Speaking of dying, would y'all like to be jump scared, or do you just want like an over dramatic reveal? It's your choice. It's your choice. Just know if you pick jump scare, you won't know when it's coming. Because sometimes I just throw things at you. And then sometimes I just want to ask you about it. You know, I just want to ask you about it. Leon, are you surprised that Just a Robot defends Kevin Spacey? I'm going to be honest with you. I have not the faintest fucking idea what it is you're talking about. And I think the primary reason I don't have an idea is because I don't spend my time figuring out what it is that you're talking about. Quite frankly, I have no idea who any of the three entities you just named. I believe Just a Robot is a YouTuber. The other two motherfuckers, I have no idea who you're talking about. Sorry. Sorry. Maybe I'm supposed to know, but ultimately, I don't. My bad, or that's tough, or who gives a fuck? What's your opinion on a Twisted Metal TV show? Don't have one. Don't watch it. Why don't you watch it? Doesn't look interesting. Well, you'll probably hear someone else talk about politics because they have nothing else to talk about. I am usually bored by TV shows. That's why I watch anime. Bryan Singer did X-Men movies and the Superman Returns and is a creep to kids. I feel like out of the three things you mentioned is more important. I feel like, you know, I feel like when you're telling me that Bryan Singer did X-Men movies and did Superman Returns and is a creep to kids, that's three things you mentioned. One of those three things is disastrously more important than the other one. You understand me? Jump scare! It's me! Look at that guy. You get this guy, and then bam! Oh, bam! You get, that's another jump scare. You get this guy. Look at that guy. He look just like me. Hey, get up. Hey, get this fucking chat out the way. Hey, get this fucking chat out my way. Look at that guy. Why is it so bloated? It's a video game, number one. And number two, does it matter? Look at me. Look at me. Everybody on Twitch already knows this, but I have still succumbed to the yearly tradition of keeping black men shackled. I have acquired NBA 2K26. However, so far, it's actually a pretty good game. I won't lie. I won't lie. Last year's game sucked. It sucked with no opportunity to actually swallow it down. But this year, so far, I think tomorrow makes a week. Tomorrow makes a week. Or maybe Friday. I think Friday it makes a week. And so far, it's pretty good. It's better than last year. Now, of course, I, like many others who are smart, are awaiting like that crucial update that's coming. Because is the game perfect? No, there's a problem with defense that I fear, when updated, will make this game hot garbage. And I feel like it's coming. I feel like it's coming this weekend, or maybe even on Monday. And I'm gonna be afraid because I've been having too much fun. I so far have 67 hours into the game. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. And hopefully it doesn't end it. You look like Ramon from White. Hey. Are y'all having y'all fun? Are y'all having y'all fun? Y'all just mad because y'all ain't got no drip like me. Look at me. I look like I belong on a beach. I look like somebody should be embarrassed that they even came with me or I went with them. Either option. Will you start playing Minecraft soon? I would rather let HIV-riddled men fondle the crevices of my ass. You understand me? Boston Richie. But gaming aside, because I will not be playing this game while going through this stream. How convenient. Well, it's not really convenient because he's in the thumbnail of the video. James Hurley asked, stop repeating yourself. I see your comment. James asked me. Oh, well, no, he didn't repeat himself. Apologies, good sir. I thought you repeated yourself like you did earlier. Why is he light-skinned? First of all, that's not my fault. They took out all the dark skin tones. I can't find them. He would have been darker. But you know what? He's light-skinned with, apparently, because of the lighting in my room when I put my face scan in, a little ashy. But you know what? It's all right. It's all right. Now, James Hurley asked me, who's more pathetic, Grums or Quartering? And you know, when you think about it, when you put it into a little, how the kids say, perspective, you might have to go with the Quartering on that one. Because if you just watch, Grums got chewed the fuck out, and I haven't heard ne'er not a word from that fuck since. But it's like the Quartering, it's an immediate downfall of a downfall of a downfall of a downfall. And we will get into that. I'm going to tell you the truth. This stream was supposed to really just be about the Quartering and Melanie Mac. But as the day went on, for some reason, I found more and more and more examples of the topic of today, political e-begging. Because as you all know, I am someone who despises the idea in a time where everyone's broke, everyone ain't got no money, everybody's struggling to make ends meet. I'm sorry. What? Grums is now blaming Call of Duty for the trans... Please tell me he's lying. Tell me he's lying. You know what's crazy? I X'd out. I went into the settings of Twitter to mute like anything that involves Grums. Oh God, it's real. 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 Hi, Vio. It's real. It's real. It's fucking real. It's fucking real. It's fucking real. Do you understand? Like, regardless of I don't necessarily care if any of you agree with me or not, because I know I'm right. No one gives a fuck that these kids are dead. You know how I know? Because we've all collectively moved on to the next topic. And you know what? Natanya, cover your ears, sweetheart. You're going to get another school shooting in the month of September. Like, I'm telling you this, not because I'm going to do it, but because it's too commonplace. And when it happens, everyone's going to guess the political affiliation, the skin color, the gender identity, all of this shit. And they're going to talk about how that's the problem in society. And then somewhere, somebody's going to talk about gun control. And then we're just going to move on to the next one. A bunch of dead kids. Yeah, it's just whatever. Mind you, to solve crime, this orange fuck has just said, fuck it, send the military. How about, since we have people to spare, in every state where there's a fucking military base, you ship out each and every one of these individuals that's not doing anything and have them guard a school. Maybe that works, because I keep seeing people bring up, I saw it in my comment section, people bring it up, oh, well, why don't, your idea sucks, Leon. They could just put police officers at the schools. Yeah, except for those thin on ice fucking police officers that have to deal with everything under the sun revolving their community and a school. And then you got to factor in, like the last time y'all had this conversation, y'all blatantly ignored Uvalde in the ineptitude of the police. Yeah, throw military soldiers at it. So let's see if it works. But this, listen, I don't know how to break this to any of y'all. If you just so happen to be somebody slow enough to believe it, Call of Duty, in a blink if you miss it gesture of trans support, is not the reason some fuck shot up a school. Sorry. Call of Duty will be the reason I blow my head off because of these guns and how poor the fucking quality of the game is. But in terms of a school shooting, Call of Duty plays no part. And this is just like another example showing that people don't care. They just want to spout their narrative. This is why, like, when y'all like pretend to get mad at me, because y'all don't really have a reason to get mad at me because you all love me. When y'all pretend to get mad at me because I say something you disagree with, you realize that I'm right. You just don't want to admit it. You just want to argue. And it's like, if that's what you want to do, like, pull your pants down and play with that shit between your legs. Because I'm not going to argue with you. I know I'm right, and that's really the end of the story, if you will. But one must often think, how far is we willing to go to achieve any type of peace in this world? Who knows? And thankfully, old little Leon's got a video in a few hours that further proves my point that, hey, matter of fact, I'll just give y'all a teaser right now. A little tease. Just a little tease. Only time I got mad at you was when you called my rice cooker a waste of money just for you to buy one months later. First of all, I feel like we're missing layers in this conversation, because if I'm calling kitchen appliances and equipment a waste of money, it's because somebody described it as a waste of money. You might have described it as something you barely fucking use. Oh, Lord, I've seen that video. Oh, shut up. We're not there yet. I want to read this to you all. Y'all not hearing what this is. Anyone who remembers the video I made about the two fat bitches that was like, hey, black people, go shoot at these active military members because I hate what they're doing in Washington, D.C. If you remember that, this comment is from that video. Y'all not hearing what she's saying because you guys are more worried about criticizing her than realizing that they have military presence in Washington, D.C. and that our country, the United States alone, is going through a lot. And all I hear is cuss words coming from the guy and the comments of white people being ignorant, saying that black people want to die because we want to stand up for ourselves. Nobody wants to go to jail and nobody wants to die, which is why you guys have seen we have not been protesting. I see that you guys are so want to argue, bad grammar, rather than becoming a resolution, bad grammar, to the problem. I'm going to make sure I stay off this channel, blah, blah, blah. The point that needs to be explained is that you can be mad at me for saying fuck, shit, bitch, damn, and other various words. But that don't negate what I said. Me adding the words fat bitch to motherfuckers saying stupid shit while sitting down doing nothing, expecting others to do it and then go to jail for it, doesn't really negate my point. Because when you're a slob and you spend your time hoping others do something while you pretend to fight for the revolution, you're inviting people to be arrested, persecuted, and then thrown in jail for a justified action. Now, I say this in the video in a few hours. This ain't the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, the 60s, none of it. It's none of it. Now, these motherfuckers will see you do some shit, your political opposition, and they'll just point at it and be like, see, this is why we need this thing. So when you got a guy telling you, hey, go shoot active military members, you go do that. And then Trump the next day, this is why we have to have more militant force to stop crime. Look at these fallen soldiers. And then they add more military presence in more cities across more states. Chicago's next. Just so that everyone's clear here, Chicago is probably next. And then maybe New Orleans. Maybe all the areas that got a lot of crime. And the sick part is, if it ends up working, even a little bit, the amount of motherfuckers y'all won't be able to shut up will be enormous. So I hope you're prepared for that. Because if you're not, I guess you're just going to be more mad at me for saying all these swear words that make you very uncomfortable. Now, enough dillying on dally. Weeks ago on this channel, we watched this video. 1 black radical versus 20 black conservatives. And we learned a lot. We learned that black conservatives have no regard for pregnant women because there is a pregnant woman in the room with all of them. And she got up, I believe, the combined 2 times and stood no chance against people who were chomping at the bit. I watched FD's answer to this. I did not. But we're not worried about FD today. Hope he's doing well, but we're not worried about him today. There's someone in this video I want you to pay very, very close attention to. Now, we're going to have to be fast because Jubilee is a bunch of bitches who try to copyright claim a bunch of people's shit. So, let's be quick.
The thing with the whole reparations thing, and I don't know, we're probably close to the same age, so maybe you can't call me.
How old are you?
I'm 32.
He is the one I want you to pay very close attention to. Just for the moment. Is it a blink and you miss it thing? No, blink and you miss it. You just got to pay attention to this man right here. Him. Listen carefully.
I'm 44.
Oh, really? Oh, you look young.
Thank you. That's what water and keeping stress out of your life will do.
Really? Liberal positions are real stressful.
Stop! Now, this is not primarily what I want to discuss, but I noticed it as I was pulling this together, and I got annoyed. Can someone tell me what the fuck drinking water and being stress-free has to do with being a liberal? What does hydration and a stress-free life have to do with political affiliation? It is impossible for me to understand how people could be this cucked brain-wise. It's impossible. You cannot look me in the eye with a straight face and say, hey, what are you drinking over there? You drinking water? Are you liberal? You leftist? You out of your fucking mind. Like, this is ridiculous. But that's just a side tangent. The real beef's coming up.
By the way, I wouldn't know. I'm not a liberal. Carry on.
Well, it's a liberal position because conservatives believe in hard work. We believe in...
Did you hear that? I'm going to rewind and we're going to play it at normal speed and I'm going to let it play out.
Carry on.
Well, it's a liberal position because conservatives believe in hard work. We believe in going to work and working for what you got, not asking for handouts from people who never had slaves.
Now, we're going to stop right there because the conversation was around reparations, but I thought that part was very interesting for a number of reasons. Now, I have told you all that when you are spouting takes online, there is a consequence. You feel so emboldened in the moment to talk about the things you're passionate about, but there's always a risk. And the risk comes with your financial stability because you don't live in a world where everyone agrees. You live in a world that's very divisive based on the things you say and the things you do, which could jeopardize your financial flow. It could ruin a lot of the money you make. And for this gentleman right here, that is exactly what happened. Because apparently, he was forced to resign from his job in Florida teaching because of his Republican platform as a black conservative.
So this is me cleaning out my classroom because I resigned because I was targeted in my school for my political beliefs. So this is my classroom, me getting my stuff. And yeah, I was targeted. I was told in so many words that if you don't stop speaking about certain political things, that you will be fired. And then I was targeted.
And, you know, when I think about that, and then we think about, you know, how these types of people cheer when they see someone who is probably gay or trans promoting their political ideologies getting fired. They cheer about it. So, you know, them's the breaks when you want a world that's no politics, only focusing on learning.
Afterwards.
Why is hoax trending? Let me see what's going on here. What's going on here? 20 CIA and FBI researchers just confirmed that Barack Obama orchestrated the entire Russia. Oh, God. Trump is on the Epstein list.
So this is my classroom, me getting my stuff. And yeah, I was targeted. I was told in so many words that if you don't stop speaking about certain political things, that you will be fired. And then I was targeted afterwards with a bunch of petty stuff to get me to leave my job. So, you know, shouldn't be happening in any workplace for conservatives or Christians or, and this is a Christian school.
Oh, so for conservatives and Christians, it shouldn't be happening. So, but if you're one of those libtards, we need you out of those schools because you're not educating. You're promoting propaganda. Meanwhile, you're a conservative promoting your own propaganda, and your place of business doesn't want you doing that anymore. Oh.
But it's predominantly black. These are run by black Democrats, and yeah, my classroom, and yeah, it's not right. But I'm okay because I have, I always contracted work as teacher that I do on the side. But it's just exposing it, bringing it to light that it shouldn't be happening in Florida. And this is what black conservatives go through, right? If I was...
Oh, I thought you believed in hard work. Why are we crying about your identity? I don't care that you're a black conservative. What are you crying for about your identity, good sir? I thought conservatives were hardworking. What are you doing getting on social media bitching? Me no likey.
At if I was speaking on the Democrat side, I wouldn't be losing my job. But, you know, you can't speak as a Republican. You can't speak as a conservative without losing your job. After my Jubilee interview, I was brought in by my dean and told.
Oh, well, probably shouldn't have went on Jubilee and spouted whatever it is that you believe, buddy. Because what have I been saying for years? A job don't really give a fuck. They care about their what? Their bottom line. They care about that money. They care about that cheddar. They care about that cheese. And when you do anything to damage that type of cheese, cheddar, moolah, they're going to get rid of you. They're going to get rid of you. They're going to get rid of you. Remember when the right was cheering? Yep. You lose your job not for being a Republican, not for being a Democrat, not for being conservative, not for being liberal, none of these things. You should have just left the political shit away from where your job could find it. Because, of course, you, being someone who values that online presence more than your actual job, of course, somebody was going to see you on that. This is a great freeze frame, by the way. Somebody was going to see you on that Jubilee video, and they were going to call the job and be like, y'all got this thing working for y'all? And, of course, they were going to call you in and talk to you about it. And look where you are now.
There's so many words you cannot speak about that. You have to, we're going to watch your Facebook, we're going to watch your social media. You won't be allowed to speak about it. And I refuse to not speak about what I want to speak about.
What do you want to speak about? Trump won. It's over. Y'all got what y'all wanted. The job's done. y'all are free. Y'all all banked on one thing. Oh, but it keeps going. Many are asking how they can help us after we were forced to resign from my private school job as a fourth grade teacher. After my Democratic principal and VP brought me into the office and said either, first of all, how am I even supposed to believe this shit? Like, why am I expected to believe anything this dude is saying? Why am I expected to believe that this dude went in and I'm supposed to believe that some Democrat fat black woman with a nose ring told him he's got to go? Can I get the camera footage of the office meeting, please? I can't trust the words of anyone spouting anything, and they're just telling me, oh, but help me, help me, help me. This happened in Jacksonville, Florida. If you want to help us with personal expenses and legal, you can... What? What happened to being a hard worker? What was that? What was that horse shit at the beginning?
Asking for handouts.
Right.
Wow! Whoa, 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 whoa.
Work and working for what you got.
Yep.
Not asking for handouts.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It keeps going. I was fired, bad grammar, by 2 black Democrat women, how am I supposed to know they're Democrats, that said I was not a Christian for speaking on conservative Republican issues and that if I wanted my job, I should fall in line. Sounds like you need to be more endowed with your Bible. I refused, and I was bullied every day until I was forced to resign. Oh, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, buddy. But I am not deterred. I will continue to speak loudly the truth. You need to speak loudly to an English teacher. Oh, wait. So many of you reached out asking if we get out. Oh, we read this already. So let's look at the gifts and go. A bunch of, what the fuck? Why does it start like? My journey hasn't been a walk in the park, and it all started last week when I found myself standing at a crossroads. Once an adored teacher, well, I don't know why you want to be adored. These are children. In my Christian school here in Jacksonville, I was suddenly caught between 2 worlds. One where I could teach with integrity while also advocating for conservative values on Dr. Phil, on News Nation, and recently Jubilee. But then came the fateful, I am not reading all of this shit. So he's got like he's $5,000 and he's only raised $400. This has been up for a few days. I think it's been up. I think tomorrow makes a week. This has been on the 27th. He's been tweeting like this since the 27th. And he has been steadfast in his idea that, hey, we conservatives, we don't ask for handout. Nah, we value our word. But here he is asking for 5,000 big ones. You cannot go from conservatives, we don't ask for handouts, to asking for a large handout. And it gets funnier because for some reason, in the midst of him being fired, apparently he got called gay and he doesn't know how to cope with it.
So I want to share, I'm telling y'all more as it goes on, more of the abuse that I experienced on this job as a conservative, right? So one of the things that I was told was one day I was teaching my kids, it was morning, it was the first period. This is a Christian school, by the way, right? It was a Christian school. And so I'm teaching, I think I'm even teaching Bible or something, I don't know. And I get a knock on the door, I'm wearing a jacket, right? It's something I've wore all the time, several other Christian schools. And they come up to me, the vice principal, the principal, and the dean of students come to me. Same nasty black women that caused me to resign because they had told me I had to choose between speaking publicly about black issues that I speak about like white supremacy and systematic racism and reparations and things like that. They don't like me talking about that type of stuff, right? They said you're a reflection of the school.
Yes, you are. Have you never been taught that, you know, when you step out your house, you representing yourself and your family? That goes double for the place of business you work for. Because not only are you making money on their dime, you got to represent them on your dime.
and we reflect Democrat values basically. But they told me my jacket actually looked gay and I need to take it off. It looks feminine.
How am I supposed to believe any of this? How am I supposed to believe any of what this man is telling me? Next, he's gonna tell me it's his truth, and if he says that, God, what a fucking queer. Like, you're supposed to be like this strong conservative, and now you're making video after video like a bitch. Like, stand up for yourself. Where them bootstraps at? Pick them up. Pick yourself up by them. Let's get them. Hook them up. Hook them up, sucker.
And gay, right? I've never been disrespected like this. Never been talked to like this. But that's what they told me. So that's another form of the abuse.
I feel like he's just trying to say all this shit to get anybody to give him money. And it's like, when the first reply is maybe Trump could get you a job, it's like, come on. Come on. You have no idea what he is doing you have no idea what he is doing for all of us yet. One day you will. I mean, fuck. Could Trump get this motherfucker a job? Motherfucker said, stop lying. That's not abuse. It's standing for what you believe. You will have to stand in the face of adversity. That's just part of it. Let them disagree and use it as a conversation started for your class. What class? He doesn't have any classes. Something live fishy here. Hold up, though. Y'all said the left side loves gays. Why would they be mad at your jacket if they support them profusely? No. The story is made up. The story is made. He's lying. Like, he go on and he drones. And it's like, I can't believe anything you say, Buck Nasty. I can't believe the words coming out of your mouth, Rooster. Because it seems to me that because of this interview, maybe some parents saw it, didn't like what you were saying, and they called the school and said that this is a poor reflection on this school's values. And maybe because it's a Christian school, I'm almost certain that motherfuckers had to pay tuition. Maybe a bunch of these motherfuckers called the school and say, we're going to fucking take our kids out and you're not going to get our tuition money. And you know, them greedy fucking Catholic schools going to be like, whoa. Hold on now. Let's see if we can rectify this. And they fucking rectify it by firing the dude or getting him to resign. Either one. And it's like, well, yeah, there you go. We got him out of here. So now you could bring your children back. And this is what I tell you motherfuckers. The cost of you trying to sit here and try to act big and bad with your free speech is your money. And it don't matter if you a leftist. The fucking lie I keep seeing is, oh, it only happens to conservatives. No, it doesn't. Because it's when it's a snot-nosed, googly fucking glasses-eyed wearing white woman with a nose ring in her fucking face crying about losing her job because she said death to conservatives. What does every conservative YouTuber do? They cheer. They say, yeah, America's back. Woohoo. So when it happens to one of you, don't fucking sit here and start crying foul. You understand me? Boston Richie. And he's got more Cope tweets, but that's just step one to this large catacomb that we have here today. Because step two, apparently the shock of all shocks occurred recently. Everybody found out that a lot of people were getting paid to talk about policies, whether they be for Republicans and Democrats. And when I saw people complaining about this or pretending to be shocked, all I was sitting there thinking, do y'all not remember the Russian rubles and how Tim Pool and the rest of the cohort were involved in a scandal of promoting things because of the Russian money? Did we forget this? Like, it's not hard to believe that people were getting paid during an election year to promote a political side. What? That's not the shock of all shocks. That's not a oh my God, breaking news. That's an election year. And I don't understand. There's so many people who are sitting there like, oh my God, did this mean this person was lying to me? Stupid motherfucker. You were informed about various things because of these people, because the people in suits knew that they had to get the word out, especially towards the younger audience. How do you do that? You invade these social medias. You get people to talk about these things, people with large platforms. Now, some of these individuals could have already cared and were doing it without the money, and they just took that money as a way to say, fuck it, we're getting money for it, might as well. But then there were others who you never fucking heard of before, or never really spoke on anything too political, all of a sudden spending the entire year talking about the importance of the election, which should have been the dead giveaway. But among the various people mentioned in this article and the glowing reactions was this man, David Pakman. The same David Pakman who I believe fled the country, or at least talked about fleeing the country, and also was upset that people were unsubscribing because how dare you leave him after Trump won, even though he banked it all on Kamala winning. After a recent Wired hit piece, now fully debunked, false claims started circulating, and sadly some people chose to unsubscribe from my channel, membership, Substack, or unfollowed on YouTube. That outcome is exactly what the author was hoping for when they put out the misleading, inaccurate article. If you want to support what I do, please consider subscribing. He lost subscribers after Trump won because at this point, nobody fucking wants to listen to this shit anymore if we lost. And he begged people to come back and don't unsubscribe, and this is important because we can't get rid of Trump unless he dies, which over this past weekend, a bunch of people thought he died. We can't get rid of him any other way, but you should be informed of all the bad he's doing. Come on, guys, and also buy my book. The fuck? So I wanna comb through his glaring. They're trying to, in all capital letters, take us down. I want to see how the world is trying to take him down, and if it's fair or if it's not. Now, personally, again, if and this is not even a new thing. Well, what's his name? Somebody put it. I think it was James put it in the chat. Xander Hall. Didn't he get paid by some group? And because he's a fucking moron, he doesn't know how to work a bank. He had somebody else fuck his numbers up. Like this is not. Despite how anyone wants to try to spin it, a new thing. It'll never be. It'll never be something truly to blame on anyone but yourselves. But humor me.
All right, I was not even...
I'm so bored, I need a game. And you know what? Why not? Uno, chavo. Where's the thing? Where's my thing? Oh, there it is. Bam. All right. I'm gonna make this bigger because we don't have to worry about Jubilee fucking this up for us. I can make this a tad bigger.
Going to talk about this because I hate participating in the drama. I hate the circular fire.
If you hate participating, stop being this type of queer. If you hate participating in drama, then don't bring it up. You don't have to bring it up.
Hiring squad that often builds on the left. But it's really important that my audience know what's going on, so I am going to talk about it. I was named in an article in Wired yesterday, and the article is about a so-called dark money group on the left called Chorus, and I'm named in the article along with other creators as being part of the group. And since this article came out, I've heard...
What the fuck? I am already in a fucking game where there's debauchery afoot. I am literally already in a game. What is this? And why do both people have two?
Heard from a bunch of you. David, did you sell out? David is the DNC telling you what to say. How could you do this to us? I knew back in 2021 when you had the following to say that you must have been getting paid by someone, and here's the proof. And I was not even going to give this the time of day, but my relationship with you, my actual audience, is the most important thing. And so I decided to do this segment. I also was told that other creators, like a Twitch streamer named Hassan Piker, were covering this in ways that don't reflect the reality of the situation. and are perpetuating falsehoods about what is and isn't going on. Now, I can't speak to the motives of the people that wrote the article or those that are reacting to it. I can't get in their heads.
Well, you fucking said on Twitter that they did it to fucking make you lose money. So it's like, what is the gimmick here, bud? Like, what are you trying to get out towards little old me? What are you trying to explain to me in this moment? What are you trying to hope for to get me to understand? Because when you sit here and you say, oh, the hit piece is trying to get people to unsubscribe from me, and then you're fucking coping about, oh, I don't want to fucking speculate on this. You're doing that. You're doing that right now. You're doing that, and you're making yourself out to be someone who's trying to figure out the reasons why, and it's not working.
All I can do is tell you what's going on, and then you can judge and you can make an assessment of me. Now, I also want to mention, I'm aware that many of the people I'm hearing of aren't even part of my audience. They're doing well, now I'm unsubscribing, and they mostly were never subscribed. And so I'm aware of that, but it doesn't matter because I want to make sure my audience hears from me about this. Now, the most important thing to say is that the idea behind this group is exactly what I've been advocating for years. For years I've been saying the left needs to organize independent media in the way that the right has been doing. The left needs to fund independent creators the way that...
Yeah, but the thing about these left independent creators is that they're all batshit insane. Like, these people are brand risk. These people are active detriments to everything. Because when you sit there and you play the coy little game of, oh, well, shit, I guess in the wake of the moment, you'll have us sit here and say these things knowing full well we don't actually understand it. And then all these people are controversial. All these people will sit there and brag about this thing and that thing. They'll get into pointless drama. They'll say something about death to a group of people, or they'll insinuate that rich girls should be rich. These fucking leftists are brand risk. And the conservative, they don't care. They'll just latch on to anybody with a following unless they do something completely criminal. But other than that, they'll stick around. They'll be there. And it's like, you fucking leftists just can't do it. Because the actual minute there's dissension between you all, I'll give you this, you hold each other accountable. The problem is that y'all don't know how to move past that. Because you'll have a moment where a fucking leftist will do something and every other fucking leftist, every other leftist creator will fucking brag about it and talk about it. And then they'll harp on it for months. And they won't move on to the next thing. They won't. They just spent a full weekend. Trump's dead, Trump's dead, Trump's dead, Trump's dead, Trump's dead, Trump's dead, Trump's dead. And then they come out with, oh, he's on the golf course. And now it's, Trump's unwell. They're waiting for this dude to die because they have no out. And the sick part is, if he dies, they're just going to put another Republican in, J.D. Vance. And he's going to carry on the legacy of a corpse.
The right does. The right has won even arguably presidential elections because they're organized with regard to online and independent media. They're killing us. We've been so behind. And this kind of support for creators is exactly what I've been advocating for. Now, the article is riddled with inaccuracies, and they're not minor inaccuracies. First and foremost, this group has nothing to do with the DNC. People writing saying, the Democratic Party is telling people what to say. At its base...
JD doesn't have Trump's riz. JD kind of does look like a bobblehead, though. So it's like, they could sit here and invade us just off that, and I wouldn't know how to feel at that specific moment. Like, at that moment, I wouldn't know how to feel.
The group has nothing to do with the DNC, period. Number two, I do not get clearance for anything I say. I do not run interview questions by anyone at Chorus. I don't tell Chorus when I'm going to be doing an interview. Not a single segment I have done, not a single question I've ever asked a guest has anything to do with Chorus. They don't tell me what to talk about. They don't tell me who to interview. They don't tell me how to cover a story. There are no restrictions of any kind on my content. I've never covered a story because Chorus suggested I do it. I've never not covered a story because Chorus suggested I not do it. There is no content relationship of any kind. So,
did you get money? I think that's the important thing here. Did you receive financial compensation from them?
What does Chorus do? They run technical trainings, how to produce content, how to make your operation more efficient. How do you take a small shop of 1, 2, or 3 people and put content out on multiple platforms the way I've been doing successfully for decades? They set up mentorship relationships between larger creators like me and small up-and-coming creators who are looking to do content, which is something I've said for years we need to be doing. They do advocacy trainings. They do media trainings. How do you deal with adversarial media, reporters with bad intentions who contact you? They do legal training, so we understand how is the right-wing machine potentially going to come after us? How do you organize your business to be protected? That's what they do. And I want to make this really clear, and I know that 99% of my actual audience knows this. If this was a group or an organization that required me to get permission before saying things, or fed me talking points, or told me, David, talk about this and not about that, or anything like that, I would never be part of it, period. Anyone who knows me would know that. Now, I'm one of the larger creators in the current cohort. I want to help others grow. I want to mentor people. I want to grow the left media space.
Do you get paid?
That's something I've been advocating for years. And now the circular firing squad is getting going. You look at TikTok, you look at these different platforms, people going after each other, most of it based on misunderstandings or misreporting about what's happening. Now, let me go to another aspect of this.
I wonder if you thought you were truly funny when you said that. Like, in your mind, did you think, haha, I'm so funny because instead of saying TikTok, I said tic-tac? Buddy, fucking KFC wedges are back. Regardless, all of this is happenstance. Trump is dancing on you motherfuckers. He's doing a little jerk off dance he does to get you motherfuckers to recognize that he's winning. And he's doing all this extra shit to get you motherfuckers bent.
I've seen messages like, oh, David, when you said X in 2024, that must have been because they told you to. Oh, David, this explains your take on Bolivia from 2017. Now I get why you said that. Or when you did that interview in 2022, it must have been
I won.
Because Chorus told you to. Even if you wrongly believed that I was now completely compromised.
Yes, the KFC wedges are back.
By my participation in this group. This thing is brand new. It's like 8 weeks old or something like that. Maybe 10 weeks old, something like this. So the revisionism of going back and going, now I understand why David. Not only are they not directing content today, this thing is brand new. So that's just like impossible. One other thing I want to mention. The article identifies my friend Brian Tyler Cohen as the co-founder of this group. And now he's being attacked as well. His motives being impugned. Brian worked on this as a volunteer. He has spent hundreds of hours for not a penny on this project, solely because he, like me, believes we need this type of organization on the left. They're killing us on the right. He doesn't need to be doing this for himself. He's trying to do this to build up left-wing content creators, as am I. And so the framing of Brian as some kind of villain in this entire thing, it's just farcical and pathetic. So the bottom line is, we need more of this on the left, not less. We need more organization and infrastructure and people understanding, how do you build a content machine? How do you produce a podcast? How do you grow an audience? How do you distribute it? How do you organize your day? What's your YouTube setup like? The article is designed to attack and degrade. I can't speak to the motives of the people behind it, so I won't even speculate.
How fat are you to fucking get, wait a minute, time out. How fucking fat are you to get an email from Popeye saying, hey, we're going to end making the snack wraps. Get your life in order. Made it out of the hospital, defeated the double pneumonia and sepsis. Oh, you sick motherfucker. Live to tell the tale, why don't you? Glad you made it out! But I don't think this guy seemingly understands why people are upset. Dismissing like someone's concerned about what's going on with the political climate is not how you do this. And while it's good that you're explaining this away, what drastically becomes the issue is the distrust. Because for however long people have been watching you, they've had it in their minds that you're someone that they could trust with information. And when something comes out that could jeopardize that trust, it's important for you to recognize, okay, this is bad and this is how we navigate it. And while there are examples here of you navigating it quite fairly, realistically, you're still coming across with the antagonistic way about it. Always knew you were the realist. I mean, listen, fake praise aside, I'm just a fucking creature. Like, unfortunately, watch me lose. Oh, I didn't lose. Unfortunately, in life, you're going to come into a moment where you're just going to have to accept a lot about yourself. And what I've accepted about me is that I'm a fuck up and I'm not worth shit. And I'm going to die alone and no one's going to give a fuck. So before I do, I'm going to have as much fucking fun as possible. and I'm gonna live life to the fucking fullest until I go. Like, it's cute to try to just oh, I built this audience and you all trust me, yada yada yada. But bro, fuck, if you truly feel that way, like, show us some bank statements. Because guess what? If you got paid to speak about some shit or get the word out more, who cares? You get money. Most people would dream of it. A lot of people, 99% of people, you come up to them and you give them a contract saying you make this amount of videos regarding this content, we will fucking pay you this amount. No threshold, no criteria for views, none of that. None of that. You will fucking achieve. How's Chris doing? I don't fucking know. Go ask him. It's like, I feel like this is somebody trying their best to try to get the heat off of them when the heat's not even really existent. Like, so what? Motherfuckers think you get paid to talk about shit. You do. You literally, you do. You do. You talk about shit all the time. And you get paid for it. Literally, that's what the channel is. You literally talk about how you got memberships on a website and a Substack. You have things to talk about. It's fine. Pretending like it's the end of the world is stupid.
My involvement is as I've described it here. There's nothing more and there's nothing less. It's up to you to decide whether you trust a particular creator. It's up to you to decide what sort of structural organization the left should pursue. But what I can tell you is that
I think you motherfuckers need to just pick up a fucking spine and stop wanting to be the left Joe Rogan and just expand your fucking audience. You have 3 million fucking subscribers. Why are you cucking out this hard for no reason? Why are we questioning a lawsuit for defamation? What's the purpose? What's the point? What's the idea behind it?
Well, I hate to start a show like this, but I do have to talk today about a defamation lawsuit. After Wired published a piece last week that made a number of untrue allegations and implications about me and other creators, claiming I'm taking money in exchange for letting someone dictate the content of this show or restrict what I'm talking about.
And you know what? If he was defamed, I think he should sue. I think it would work out. I think it'd be necessary for you in that moment to say, fuck, y'all lying on me? Y'all making an accusation about me to defame me? Let's bring it on.
And many other claims and implications. A whole bunch of you wrote to me and said, David, are you going to sue for defamation? Suing for defamation and winning is really the way to take control back and to prove that you didn't do the things you're accused of. Now, it's a fair question, and I want to talk about that today. I didn't even plan on mentioning this entire fiasco again. But
yes, you did. Listen, every YouTuber that fucking sits up here and they say, oh, I didn't want to speak on it. I didn't want to talk about it at all. No, not me. I didn't want to talk about it at all. They want to talk about the shit. They want to bring it up any way they can because it brings forth a layer of traction. It brings forth just a little bit more engagement. Especially when the topic pertains to you specifically. Of course, you're going to bring it up.
But it really has taken on a life of its own. So I'm going to get to the am I suing for defamation question in a moment. But I also want to lay out a few other things. You know, the saddest part for me in all of this is that even though, you know, after the first 48 hours, the overwhelming majority of my audience members and fellow creators and others realize there's really no story here. Like it's not even just the allegations and implications are untrue. It's just there's not even really a story here. Most people realize that. Way more people always see the original allegations and they never see the corrections. And that's something we're going to deal with in a moment as well. The hardest part is that some people who have trusted me for years have now canceled their memberships on my website because they...
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Here we go. Here we go.
They wrongly believe the DNC tells me what to say, or
I just got in. What are we watching? We're watching a madman try to explain it all.
that Chorus makes me get permission before I cover a topic, or that my opinions 2 years ago were shaped by Chorus despite Chorus being spun up like 2 months ago. There are people who will not be satisfied unless I file and win a defamation suit, and otherwise they have just said, this must be true, and haven't even come and asked me about it. Now, I don't know that a lot of people I'm hearing from were really my core supporters anyway, and we're going to get to that a little.
Now it's, you motherfuckers never supported. We never supported. Nah, they don't support you. Yay!
A bit later in the show, but I want to again say, Chorus is not involved in content creation. They're not involved in content creation. They don't direct content. They don't pay for content. They don't subsidize content. They don't sponsor content. They don't restrict content. They don't require anything in terms of content of creators. They've never suggested, David, why don't you do the story? Or David, why don't you stay away from the story? It just doesn't exist.
Well, some good news. Do you play Fallout? No, I have a life. Well, some good news. I've been losing even more weight. Started at 269 and now I'm at 206. You fat fuck! Congratulations! You fat bastard! Lose some more weight! You're not fucking done. You're not done until you can see your rib cage without stretching. You understand me, fat? You understand me, you lard? You pick up what I'm putting down? Of course you can't, because you fat! But congratulations. Eventually, someone's going to be concerned. Eventually, someone's going to be concerned.
It's a scholarship and support incubator for creators. There are very
Scholarship? The fuck you gonna? What are you putting motherfuckers through college with this shit?
small channels. There are larger creators like Aaron Parnas and I. The idea here is grow the left-wing ecosystem. Now, because of a misleading article and even more confused commentary from other creators who simply read the article, in some cases misunderstood it, went on and did stories about it, some people have decided to cancel the David
Also, stop hiring black people to make Mexican food. Would you trust a white person to make you Chinese food?
Holy, stretch my ass and twist it from the back end. Kyram, is this what happens when we fucking motivate fat people? Well, I'll start doing it more often. Is this what we do when we start motivating the fats? Well, I'm gonna have to start doing this more often. We're going to have to start bullying the fat people more and more and more. It's going to have to be done. Kyram, thank you. 20 fucking members, you sick motherfucker. And to answer the question, I still would not. I would not.
don't know how to fix that part yet. What we have here is Brian Tyler Cohen coming out and raising money for a project he doesn't take a penny from. It's not nefarious subterfuge of any kind. It's Brian. Of course I supported it because I know Brian and I know his intentions, and it's a great thing. Now, maybe the worst part of this is
honestly, I should be weighing 110, at most 120. I'm 4'10". How you a midget and fat? That's just cartoonish at that point.
that other creators, some, although most now are kind of like there's no story here, but some creators in the first 48 hours took the Wired story and expanded it with even more outrageous claims, suggesting that it's APAC or IPAC. I don't even know how it's pronounced. IPAC, that is funding this show or other creators. Of course, not true. That the DNC is involved, not true. The result is that a lot of people in my audience have become confusedly furious with me, and some have canceled memberships. It takes years to build enough trust with someone that they say, I'm going to pay for this, and it takes seconds for them to cancel it.
I mean, fuck, you saw it in real time. Motherfucker put up 20 schmeckles in my direction. Jesus. And it didn't even take a year for that. It just took dedication to the craft. I inseminated my fucking verbal seed into a motherfucker's mind to the point where they gave me 20 fucking memberships.
Others have unsubscribed from YouTube and other platforms. There are people now, not just hoping for us to fail, but monitoring to see if we do have the failure.
Yeah, that's it. That tends to be how it works. You wake up, suddenly everyone wants you dead. That's typically how it works. That's typically how it goes down. Because arguably, like, the downfall is something people are excited for more than ever caring to see someone succeed. So what I'm getting at in this video is that this dude betrayed his audience. Apparently, he didn't. And it's all one big conglomerate of a misunderstanding. But he has to take this moment to be like, oh, well, I don't even think any of the people criticizing are even in my audience. But then people started unsubscribing and he started noticing the dip. And he's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there, buddy. Hold your horses there, buckaroo. Don't you leave me. I'm going to clear this up. Don't you take that money.
I don't want to let those people have the satisfaction. So we estimate about 6,000 YouTube subscribers out of 3.3 something million. About 6,000 YouTube subscribers have canceled. Now, during the same period of time,
see, like how in Crimson? Oh my God, what level are we on? He just attacked. Oh God, he's behind us. Shoot! What dystopian mindfuck am I in, where that is the most drastic fucking thing? Like, oh, I have 3.3 million. And we went in and checked. Do you think David has a Grindr account? His sexual activity means absolutely nothing to me. But I go in and I'm checking. Because at first I don't believe and it's time to try again. Oh my God. The bugs, they're everywhere. The bugs, they're here to stay. Oh God, for Super Earth, bitches. For Super Earth. Throw it down. Kill the bugs, please. I need distance. Please.
5,000 have signed up, but 6,000 have canceled. I'm not asking them to come back. Many of them have made their decision. If they decide to come back, great. What I am asking is, if you're a regular watcher on YouTube and you're not subscribed, there's about 4 million of you, consider subscribing. If you...
So, I don't care that they're gone. If they come back, that's cool. But if you're new here, subscribe. Like, wow, what a great joy. Me being someone who watches you for the first time, hearing this controversy, hearing how you're being treated and thinking, okay, that's a little unfair. Hearing you diminish your fucking subscribers by claiming that they're wanting to know what's going on.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
I have not fought the Hive Lord yet. You telling these people that, you know, their ability to be concerned about this and how they want to vote with their fucking wallet is now a problem, and how you don't really care because, you know, maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. Now, it's, hey, new people, you can replace them. It's like, well, what if I end up having a problem with what you do? What if I take umbrage with something going on this channel and I decide, you know what, I'm taking my money back? Oh, is it fuck me then too? Like, how far is this gimmick? How far are we willing to go with this gimmick? Because I would think if the idea is to try to entice people to always remain subscribed forever and ever, you do your best to keep them and trap them like I've done to all of you. None of you can leave me. None of you can leave this place at all. You can't escape my clutches. We are conjoined at the hip. You're mine. You know that fucking meme, my angry grandpa's just screaming out, "You're mine. You're mine, suckers."
You listen to the audio podcast. You don't watch on YouTube, but you have a Google account. Consider subscribing. If you watch on TikTok, consider subscribing on YouTube. There's no downside. There's no cost. And of course,
the downside is if I end up disagreeing or you end up doing some shit that's going to make me question you, you're just going to essentially tell me to fuck off. You're going to throw me to the wayside because I have a problem with what's going on here. And it's fair for me to have a problem with what's going on here. And I would expect, like, if I wanted an answer, you'd hand me that answer on a silver platter because you value my viewership. It is like, I got giga raped by the Hive Lord the second it showed up. Well, you are not a true hell diver. Can I turn around? I can't turn around. I am a true hell diver. I'll prove it to you right now. I need a moment. under the sun. I need a moment to just relax. Because if I could just relax and take over the fucking planet, I'll do it all, daddy. I gave you all nightmare fuel just now. You're welcome. You're welcome for the nightmare fuel. I know you didn't ask for it, but the beauty of the bond we have is that you don't ever have to ask for it. It'll always be there waiting for you. I'll always have it here waiting for you. Just a quick nibble. Just a quick touch.
First, remember that this show primarily is funded by direct memberships at joinpakman.com. Now let's get to the defamation issue. Over the last few days, I've consulted with some of the top defamation attorneys in the country, lawyers who have won some of the largest verdicts, I think, in U.S. history. And one thing I appreciate about good lawyers is they give you the full story up front. And most lawyers I've dealt with discourage litigation. They give you...
Oh, like Legal Eagle, who will spend 10 minutes talking about a video and then somehow tie it quite masterfully into a fucking ad. I don't know how... I want to learn how this fuck does this. Like, every fucking video, these motherfuckers are talking about something and somehow weave that shit in masterfully. It's a skill, and I'm jealous of that skill. I want it.
You all the...
I need it.
Downsides. If you go to a lawyer and they go, oh, this is a slam dunk, let's start litigation tomorrow. I've learned to be skeptical of those lawyers. And most lawyers try to talk you out of litigation unless you, number one, really understand what you're getting into. And number two, you really want to do it. Now, I have not decided as of this moment whether to file a lawsuit. I'm not even going to name potential defendants in this segment. There's no reason to, but there would be multiple. If I were successful, the upside in theory would be I've cleared my name, at least in some generic sense. And that would be great. But there are some significant downsides to getting involved in that. Number one is the cost. Unless you're in a highly public situation like...
Don't you dare. Don't you dare ask. Wait, he kind of already did. Because he kind of just sat there and asked you motherfuckers to fucking subscribe to all this fucking shit and memberships that alike. He's already done it. And now he's trying to bookend it with a reason why it's justified. It's so Bush League. What? Like, and I get it. Motherfucker made a claim about you and you want to try to break it and defend the honor of the leftist. But bend it over and grab its dick and twist it, my boy. Like, this is just, This is just a sad man's tale of how to not operate when the moment arises. I view that as scummy. I view that as, hey, I needed an out on this fucking thing, and this is clearly it. This is clearly my out in this. I can fucking sit here and make the claim that, oh, well, you can subscribe and I could fucking, maybe based off of the amount of money I get, sue for money and sue and clear my name. Which, even still, there are a lot of motherfuckers who will do that shit. Thanks, Leon. Like Legal Mindset. He's good. He's fucking good. I just don't know how he does it. And when I figure it out, oh boy. I'm still not going to have a fucking sponsor, but I'm going to fucking self-promo myself. You know what I'm talking about? Get you motherfuckers to subscribe to other channels that I have, like the cooking channel, where I am uploading a video tomorrow and then Friday another one. I made 2 videos today. I feel alive.
Like the Sandy Hook parents suing Alex Jones or some of these other scenarios. You're not going to get a lawyer to take the case on contingency, meaning you start paying legal fees immediately. And I've been advised this could take 6 figures in legal fees just to get to the end.
I mean, if I wanted to sue and a motherfucker told me, look, it's going to cost you, as soon as he say a number, like if it don't, like, look, I'll settle for $1. Like, I'll pay a lawyer $1 in legal fees. But if I hear 1,000, I'm out of the room. I am out of the fucking room. I can't help you. You cannot help me. Sorry. No, not Siri, you fuck ass phone.
Without even a guarantee of getting the money back, right? I mean, hopefully you win, but winning can depend even on technicalities like what states are these lawsuits filed in. So that's the first consideration. Secondly, a case like this probably takes 12 to 18 months. And I'll admit, it would be extraordinarily stressful. I am not litigious by nature. I think all of you know that. I've never sued anybody. It would be stressful. It would be time consuming. Remember, I have a newborn at home. And it also likely would take me away from the show. And so part of it is a conversation with my audience. Is it best for the show?
Oh God, is it best for the show if I take time away to clear my name from being smeared? Is it best for is it best for my child? The answer to that is no. You should be prioritizing the child more than, a lawsuit and your fucking legal problems. That's just a little Leon hot take. Go to class or get on Helldivers. Go to class. Get your edumacation. The Helldive will always be here for you. That class, think about it. What if the girl you like is in that class right now? And what if they're waiting for you to walk through the door? You trapezius muscled individual. And imagine you're not there. And she got nobody to talk to. She got nobody to speak to about insert class here. Imagine that. You left that beautiful woman you have a crush on all alone. Just for someone else to snatch up. How could you? Your one chance at love, because it's clear as day a lot of y'all only get one chance. You're going to ruin it. And for what? For the Helldive? While I respect the grind. A Helldiver's duty to the pussy circumvents his duty to Super Earth. Thought you all should know that. I've been on this game for many moons. I can speak on the code of conduct of Helldivers. A real Helldiver knows that pussy is a wonderful thing that you could never truly pass up, nor in education. But let's be clear. People are going for the... you got a concussion? Die already! Stop. What the fuck? How the fuck motherfucker laid your ass out on that football field, huh? Tragic. You got laid... Oh my God, it's the Bow Titan. Hey, Bow. Oop. Oh God, I landed on the bug! Oop. Oh, dive! Keep diving! Oh God, they're swarming me! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Oh, they're everywhere! Oh my God, there's no room for breath. Oh my God! Oh my God, they're everywhere. Oh my God! Ah! Oh my God, I have no more stamps. I'm dead. I'm fried. I'm cooked. I'm greased. I'm greased. I'm greased. Fuck. What was you talking about? Oh, he got a concussion. Why did you get a motherfucker laid your ass out at practice? I knew it. I knew you was weak. I knew you couldn't get it. I knew you didn't have the stuff. I knew it.
Is the audience best served by 12 to 18 months of litigation instead of just focusing on the show and focusing on the baby? And then number 3 is the reality of the outcome. Imagine that it takes 15 months and I win, right? Imagine I win. Maybe there's
that story has died at that point, be honest with you. 15 months, that story's died. Like, some people will still care and they will celebrate your massive victory. Overall, motherfuckers are not going to care because at that point, a year's gone by and they'll still believe that you colluded with the Biden. to fucking smear Trump and help him out.
Financial settlement, maybe not. But even then, the damage, to the extent that there will be damage, is mostly going to be done. Am I really going to go 15 months from now and show the people that did abandon the show right now the victory? And are they then going to come?
Yes, you would be that vindictive to do so. And would they come back? The answer is no.
Back and, you know, most defamation cases don't even go to trial. They end in a settlement. The settlement often includes that no one can talk about the settlement. So it's also like, if at the end of all of that, 6 figures in legal fees and all of this, if there is a settlement, okay, I get some money, but is it even really the public victory?
I'm hella invested in the Dr. Umar panhandling side. Is there an update? There can't be an update. And if there is, we'll talk about it. But if there's not, oh well.
That might help from a publicity standpoint, especially if it's a settlement no one's allowed to talk about. So that's what I'm contending with right now. The damage, the possibilities of a defamation lawsuit, the effect on my audience, the effect on the business. So I want to hear from you. That's really everything I have to say right now. The really good news is that most of the people that are outraged by this aren't even in my audience, and I have to remember that. And that actually leads to the next thing I want to talk about, which is a sort of broader discussion of what's happening right now on the left.
Oh, and it just ends. Okay. Okay, great. You just fucking cut it off in whatever possible interesting fucking conversation one could have. No. Impossible. Impossible. Oh, but my whole issue with this entire concept is based around how quick individuals. I'm in the water. I am in the fucking water. Who spawned me in the? I think the gimmick that a lot of these people are refusing to understand, because it's more important for them to focus on like their made up reputation that they claim that they've built, is how much like the rise of the ship is important, but the fall often comes. And it comes from people's own ineptitudes. Like if you spend your time like trying to be this great savant who does the task of trying to, oh my fucking God, these bugs are inconspicuous. It's like when you spend your time trying to be like this person who is this beacon of truth, and then it ultimately comes out that, nah, you're really not doing anything substantial. We're going to pull all these things back. It's not really going to be beneficial when the time comes and you're sitting there scrounging in front of people as if now's the time for people to lock in. Case in point. Who? Jump scare! We need your help. Now, on both channels, we've stressed this idea about begging and trying to get people to help you out, in trying to get people to see your issues. The problem many people don't realize is that doing it once is probably fine. Because, you know, if you build that relationship with your audience and you ask them for help, maybe they help you, maybe they don't. But if they do help you, that's a huge, grateful moment that you should always be thankful for. And if you choose not to be, you're a piece of shit. Or maybe, just maybe, you fall into that category of, if it worked once, it could work 15 other times with various bad financial backings in it. And that is what this is. Because the quartering is too interesting to me as a person in what not to do. You know how Chris will fucking sit here and on occasion just be like, oh, I have an editor and I have a person who works on thumbnails. Why? That is a colossal waste of money. You don't need this. You don't
In
need it.
Springfield, they're eating the dogs.
What about is being righteously felted for being cringe, boring, total casino. Hey, and speaking of, I feel like I know where you got that from. I've discovered 2 new white people that I like. Don't tell me that they've raped kids. I, in the dead of night, was given this in my algorithm. I was given something called Kino Casino Clips. Now, I don't know who these individuals are. But I've been watching them talk about the quartering and some dude named JF Garby. And I watched a little bit of the iDubbbz one. They're funny. Hopefully they remain funny. And they're not. Is every time I tell y'all that I found a new white person to watch, specifically a white person, you motherfuckers always come in as like, oh, they killed a dog, or this is they're funny. Don't fuck this up for me. But I want to watch this fuck. I want to watch him explain how we need help. Not we, he, and we as in 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't know who this 4th guy is, but geez, what? Why was I thrown in the water? Why was I thrown? Stop throwing me in the water.
I'm going to keep this short and sweet. We need your help. If you've been watching us on Rumble or you've been watching the live stream at all, I hope you've been enjoying it. We've reached new heights.
Yeah, did you hear about the new Corey allegation? Oh, you talking about Corey fucking you know, the last time Corey Kitchen was brought up in allegations, he won. Old messages of Corey Kitchen allegedly talking to a 16-year-old.
Forward about some concerning behavior. I'm speaking.
Oh, God. Gutman!
In support of the victims who have recently come forward about some concerning behavior regarding a previous friend of mine, Corey Kenshin. I released a video on my channel explaining a few of the reasons why he and I were no longer associating.
So you guys had a falling out and you said he was a bad guy or something.
Common dealing with personal issues from this video were that I never communicated with Corey about his breaks, all while dealing with personal issues and being bombarded by comments harassing me about when Corey is going to return.
That's the harassment. My friend took breaks from YouTube and people would ask me about it and it was annoying. Oh my God, are you okay?
Harassment that included insults and even claiming that I was a white man trying to weaponize sympathy against a black man. If you
Hey, you fuck.
knew me, you would know that I'm an ethnically ambiguous person of color.
You look white.
White as fuck. I don't know what to tell you. Mav was caught talking on him.
I mean, he might be ginger, but that's probably as close as he's going to get to being called a nit.
Message board and Corey saw it and got pissed off by it. Is that what happened?
I wasn't the only person who not only fell victim to the ravenous fan base.
Wow.
Corey's brother posted a YouTube video where he expressed his sadness and disappointment due to an invasion of comments asking for Corey's whereabouts.
I don't care. Okay, I get it. That's annoying. Corey would take a break and then...
We bitching because people asking you about where your friend is. Annoying, but once you answer it once, that's really the end of it for you. You could just fuck off at that point. Because if you ain't got nothing that they want, which is the whereabouts of Corey Kenshin, then there's really nothing to speak about at this point. There's nothing to bring up, like, at fucking all. But back to this. Old message of Corey Kenshin allegedly talking to a 16-year-old while he was 20. This was posted on Lipstick Alley years ago, and he paid for the original post to be taken down. I got your tea, bitch ass nigga. Huh. Okay. Look at the date. Corey Kenshin thread deleted. I was wondering if someone knew what happened. Huh. Interesting. Is interesting of note? I don't know. Would it be something to be yeah, you would be overly concerned about a 28-year-old talking to a fucking 16-year-old, so let me not even try to fucking finish that statement. Yeah, if it came down to it, yeah, I feel like everyone would be concerned about that one. I feel like everyone and their mom would be concerned about that one. I can understand why he's not back. Yeah. Did this dumb fuck just... Okay, no he didn't. Yeah. Let's read it, shall we? This stream is going in 15... What? No. I want to see full text. Why am I getting chopped shit? No. Why? I want to tell... Whoa, hold up now. I want to taste you so bad? Who the fuck is texting this? Me? Okay, a different path. LOA. But, LOA? LOL. Okay, but sexy YouTuber in my DMs? Yes. Corey Kinchin in my DM? I don't know. This seems like... I don't know. A lot younger than me. I'm old. I'm old man living with your parents, going to college, etc., which is perfectly fine. But if I wanted to make you mine after I met, I feel sick. Yeah. Yeah. Like you already pledged yourself to. I want you to come visit me and stay with me sometimes. Would your parents be cool with that? Are you even wanting to be with someone with that lifestyle like mine? Just saying, at home, working on my computer all the time. LOL, you also have a little temper on you, which can be... I can't breathe. It's so nasty. It's nasty. It's so fucking nasty. It's gross. And in front, even if it's fake, even if it's something to scoff at. What am I reading? What the fuck am I? The better question is, what am I reading? I'm the one that's got to read it out loud. Me reading it out loud makes it 50 times worse. Because it's like, ugh. You know what? I reserve judgment just because I'm getting queasy from listening, from reading it. I'm getting queasy. And I don't deserve to be queasy at certain moments.
Average daily viewership, close to 20,000 live viewers, and it's been amazing. But things have changed in terms of the revenue that I can count on to run the show, in terms of YouTube and everything else like that. And I'm hoping that you'll see this video. I'm going to give you two ways. One, first and foremost, just tuning in helps the show.
Okay, that should be it right there. That should be it. Because honestly, even though, listen, speak for example, I do a horrible job promoting the fact that I stream on this channel. I also do a horrible job promoting the fact that I stream on Twitch. You don't even want to know how much of a horrible job I do promoting that I stream on Kick. But overall, I have fun with it. Because even though, drastically, the mental required me to give up for a few days, I enjoy the fact that I, stream in front of however many of you motherfuckers bother to show up. And it's fun! Regardless of what any fuck says, it's fun! I like fucking streaming, it's fun! And yes, me, indoctrination. Getting you to fucking watch this at any given point in time is fun. And it's really it. Now, if you fucking choose, matter of fact, just because somebody said it. White guy alert. Just because, like, you're here doesn't mean you owe me money. Now, if you throw money at me, thank you. For example, Kyram with the 20 gifted fucking subs on YouTube. Thank you for that, good sir. Very appreciative of that for you, good sir. From you, you good man, you fucking sexy bastard. You sexy champagne bottle. I hope the ladies are all swooning for your affection, you money-making genius. You money-making mongoloid. But overall, it's like, I just want you fucks to watch me suffer. You know what? Shameless promo. Next month, a week next month, around the, I think on the 10th, play Little Nightmares 3. And guess what? The night before, I shouldn't say it, but if the game drops at midnight, what we will be doing at least 4 hours before, depending on how long it takes me. I have no problem playing Little Nightmares 1 and 2 one more time. Beautiful. Because the game, in and of itself, is a beautiful story about little creatures traveling, getting chased by big monsters. It's a fun game. I have a 401k at my job, and I invest in my job stocks.
Bye. New donation from M0 Kaiwo.
Fucking hell! Appreciate the direct, what's the fucking name of it? Kofi Dono. I appreciate that, you good sexy fuck. You rich fucks, you. And listen, I believe in the whole concept of, if you want to support something, you can. It's like, bro, everybody's broke. Like, everybody is fucking wanting to save their money. And when people give, even the one motherfucker who donated $10 off 2 super chats, you sexy bastard, I hope the ladies are swooning all over you too. Don't think I forgot you in this mix. You don't know, good sir. I believe you deserve all the poontang in the world that you want as well. I don't know, man. It's just douchey. I ain't got time, but I'll still drop a like. See? That right there. That right there is enough. For me, that's enough. Because even in that moment, I've indoctrinated you. I've taken your livelihood and made it my own.
But there's 2 ways to help the show, and I really just want to issue, like...
Also, like, I don't have a grand idea of what to spend your fucking hard-earned schmeckles on. Can I donate for the little Leon dance? Fuck donating for that. Hold on. Nah, I need music. What's a good song? Give me a song. Somebody give me a song. Hold on. Fuck you donating. We just gotta do it. We're gonna do it live. Okay. Here we go here. And then I'm also playing. I said I wasn't gonna fucking do this, but then I ended up getting on 2K anyway and playing a fucking game. You want Leon dancing? Beautiful work. Beautiful. Hi. Hi, Chiggy. They wanted a dance break. They wanted a little bit of dance break, and they wanted to see little Leon dance. Little Leon can't dance without music, though. That's just a sin. That in and of itself is a sin, a sin, a sin is sin. Also, I've cracked the code, Chicky. I've cracked the code on life as it stands. But back to this dance break over. This is serious.
Like a direct ask, and make it very simple. 1, you can join Rumble Premium using my link in the description.
Why? What's the benefits of me joining the Rumble Premium? How much is Rumble Premium, by the way? I'm not subscribing. Where's the price? You show me no price, you get nothing.
The show gets half of that money.
So this fucking UI is fucking gross. Like, I'm sorry.
And if you join Rumble Premium, you get no
Stream finna get a strike. Copyright be damned. Who cares?
Ads. You get access to our members' videos, Tim Pool's member videos, Steven Crowder's, and my promo code gives you the first month free. The second way, if you don't want to join that.
Wait, I thought that was the third way. This makes 3, because wasn't the first way just genuinely just watching? So this is now the third way to support you.
You could join on our website at thequartering.com/join. You could join.
Why? Why? If my purpose is to just fucking watch you, why would I join a website when I could just watch you for the freezies on the YouTubies? If I can watch you for the frisbees, why would I pay you money? Why would I give you a schmeckle? Do you deserve a schmeckle from me, good sir? My argument would be no.
Join the Quartering community. It's just $6 for the first.
For the first what? For the first what?
1,000 people that sign up.
So what is it for everybody else? And what type of fucking bogus? 1,000 people are gonna chomp at the bit. Listen, I don't mean to just make it seem like who gives a fuck, but 1,000 people should not be chomping at the bit to pretend to give a damn about watching exclusive content from the Quartering. But the membership, like on both of my channels, I think is like $1 max, if not $2. Why? Why the fuck would I charge you anything higher? Why? Why would I charge you any fucking thing higher? Especially, it took too long for me to figure out, all right, for like the main channel, just post shit that you wouldn't post. Cause I don't want to do the douche thing of you get to watch this video 2 hours like, no, because this channel was built on you got a gifted sub, Gaming Witch. Bow down and fucking obey Kyram the Frozen because he gave you that. You fucking say thank you. You fucking cretin. It's pronounced cretin. Fuck up, Mike Wazowski. But what was he talking about? I was lost in thought. The Gaming Witch makes me lose thought. Now, one could take that as a compliment because, oh my God, the Gaming Witch comes in and everyone just bows down. The Gaming Witch sucks! I got an email also. Why did you block me on Discord and Twitter? I blocked everyone. You want to know the reason why? My mental health gave up, and it has me believing no one cares about me if I live or die. Were you expecting more of a dramatic answer? That's all I got. And I'm feeling better. But I don't want to be on social media anymore. It's too annoying. It's too annoying to interact with. I miss when I was younger and I would just stare at porn stars all day. Now I'm older and that's frowned upon in society. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, shut up. I'm alive and well, mentally checked out. You fucks don't want to know what I was doing while I was checked out. I make it seem like I was on drugs, and I wasn't. It was more so just like I was just sitting in the woods. Now you think I'm sitting in the woods and smoking, but I'm just sitting in the woods in the dead of night. Like, if a fucking jaguar comes out of the woods and eats me, I'm fried. Because I would go out without my phone. I'd go with a fucking, what's it called? It's one of those horrendous, it's granola bar. That's what it is. I take a granola bar and I just go sit in the woods. And I'd eat the granola bar, sit there for maybe about 30 minutes, and then just go back inside. And I did that. You waiting on Slenderman? Or maybe I am the Slenderman. I would do that just to fucking relax and take my mind off of the thoughts. Oh, the bad thoughts. No, not suicidal thoughts, you fucking pretentious Netflix watchers. I just think about all my failures. But you win, you lose. Some people have small penises. I have a big penis. So that's what truly got me out of my mental funk. I told y'all, like, the gimmick is like, be depressed and then like say the funniest shit ever. That's the key. But overall, I'm not really ready to be social with anyone. I'm not. I'm making my strides. I reappeared in Chicky's chat. But that's about as far as I'm going for right now. I am as I am. And you know what? Fault me or love it. Who cares? That's a whole ass mood. I'm just so mentally tired, but from work. TMI. Shut up, Natanya. You want a real TMI? I'll give you a fucking TMI right now. This fucking sauce I made is so fucking good. Like, I was skeptical because of what I put in it, but it's actually good. And I'm like, part of me was expecting, like, I taste it and then I get the squirts, but I didn't squirt. It's pretty good. And that's a video. Now, it's a matter of deciding whether if that video is going to be tomorrow or if the fucking rip-off fake-ass Chipotle bowl is going to be tomorrow. That's white people shit, Leon. It would only be white people shit if I went in the woods and smoked crack. Like, if I went in the woods and smoked crack, then you could say that's white people shit. But me going out into the woods with a granola bar, it's not white people shit. Arguably, that's Latino shit. Like, let's be real here. Let's get our ethnicities and stereotypicals out of the way. Wait, is this Rumble? Yes. This is the fabled free speech platform that a lot of people don't want to admit has bots on it. And I'm talking about bots to fucking misconstrue the idea that you might actually be doing good on the website. You know?
You also get a discount on the yearly. And for that $6, you get
a load of this shit. For $6, you get drum roll bleed
access to the show. So the live show you can submit.
$6 to access an already available live show. Something about that seems stupid. Something about that in the moment doesn't sound logical. Something about that makes it seem as if it is a scam. And I don't appreciate the opportunity to be scammed. If I were to pay my 6 schmeckles to you right now, I'm expecting a service. For $6, I could get a very weak blowjobbeth from a woman who clearly has a problem with her vocal cords. But in that moment, I would be able to feel a little bit of pleasure in my life that I cannot achieve anywhere else.
Questions via email, video.
I'm sorry, why in the fuck would I need you to spend $6 a month or $68 a year so that you can write me questions? Someone asked me a question way earlier in the stream, but I forgot it. I forgot to answer it. It was something about who would I want to be in a room with, Grums, Zanderhall, or the Quartering. And to answer that question... Shut up, you! And to answer that question right now, I would rather take a nice fancy gun and fill that gun with several bullets. And in that gun with several bullets, I would point it at my skull. And I would, in no uncertain terms, blow the entire clip into my skull. Because I cannot for the life of me think to myself what would be a more disastrous detriment to my life than staying in a room with any of those people, let alone one of them. I am not too certain as to why I am still continuing with this voice, but I want you to know that I am having the fun with it. I, in this moment, am enjoying the fun. Is that a British or Indian accent? Unfortunately, I have no idea. It is up to you to figure it out. Maybe Indian, maybe racist, maybe British, maybe a little Scottish. Who knows? All I know is that. Where do we get British from this? I don't know. You tell us. Aren't you the British woman? Hannah, you're lurking. Aren't you like part British? Is Welsh considered British? Or is that just me not knowing the ethnic backgrounds of any of this? Shall we keep it going? Shall we make it a thing? Or does it stop now? It could stop now. It's not British. For Scotland! Oh, God. Welsh is Welsh? Oh, I'm sorry. How do you know? How about you go fucking get your brain checked out for CTE, future Chris Benoit? That's so fucked up to say.
All into the show. You get access to the members-only Discord where myself...
I would actually blow... You know what? I'm going to take a metal fucking tire iron and I'm going to pay a homeless man to just drench and just take cock back and fucking hit me upside my fucking head before I would ever spend $60 to be in a fucking Discord. Are you out of your mind? Has everyone lost it? Why in the fuck would I spend $60, let alone $6, to be in a fucking Discord? What? What are the perks of this shit, bro?
Hannah Claire, Luke Rodowski, Melanie Mack, and everyone on the show will be in there every single day.
I'd pay just to curse them all the fuck out. Actually, you know what? You know what? There might be some value in this. $6 just to curse them out? And then get banned right after? It's an option. Wait a minute. This might be, wait a minute. This might be a good thing. You, Melanie Mac, are you saying you to her now? Just wait.
The new way we're going to do the show is we're going to have about 1 hour to 90 minutes of show, including a premium members only section. And then we're going to spend 30 minutes in the Discord hanging out with everybody. This is what we decided as a team, would be how we would try to pursue supporting the show. For a long time, we could count on advertisers, or when things were better on...
Oh, what do you mean when things are better? You mean when you were pulling views, buddy? You mean when it was easy to just pull like 100 fucking K viewership just for being like, my leftists have infiltrated, my leftists are evil, my leftists want to see us die. When it was that easy, you see, listen, the consequence to like 2024 and like the entire gimmick around Trump wins and we're free, or if Trump loses, we die, is that for a lot of conservatives who banked on it, Trump had to lose in order for you to fucking continue making great strides on your channels. Like, he had to lose. But now that he's won, unless there's some fucking liberal going bombastic, no one's really going to be interested. Why? Because the job's done. Y'all got what y'all wanted. The man's in office. So, congratulations. We did it. Why is Melanie back with the quartering? Well, I want to answer that question. But I think it's very important for you to wait, because I have a theory, and I'll answer that theory when we get to Melanie Mac. But for now,
other platforms, they helped subsidize the cost of the show. For that $6, you're literally...
Who's Melanie Mac? Just you wait. Just wait.
Helping save the show. And you get 20% off Coffee Brand coffee orders. You get an extra discount on Meta PCs, extra discount on Sheath. Any one of my sponsors, I will flex on them to get you a better deal than you can anywhere else as a member. But most importantly, you're joining the community. We do great things. We do competitions with giveaways like pumpkin carving, Halloween costumes. We're quadrupling down. So the whole cast and crew will be in that Discord. We'll do Discord, events. It's just a chat room. And if you don't want to use it, you can still join as a member. You can still submit your questions to the show. You can still submit your videos to the show. And you can still get access to our members' videos. So when we do...
Are any of you enticed to join this? Do any of you feel the need to want to join this Discord? Do you want to throw your $6 at this?
Do members-only videos and members-only sections. They will still be posted on the website.
What happens to this dude constantly not shilling ads? That was a lie.
So if you don't want to use any Discord, if that overwhelms you or you don't want to screw around with another app, you can still get access to all of our exclusive content. If you already joined Rumble through our promo code, I can get you into the Discord too. You just have to email me. Short and sweet. I'm hoping that 1,000 free speech advocates out there will go to thequartering.com/join and...
I need 1,000 free speech advocates, because that's another thing. The gimmick of, oh, you got to support this because you're a free speech advocate. You care about free speech. You care about free speech, don't you? If you don't care about free speech, that means you want the leftists to fucking take over. You want the fucking leftists to take it all. You want the fucking leftists to pin you to the fucking wall and dick you down. With consent.
And join today, and hopefully, or join Rumble Premium and using our promo code. Both are great. And I'll just keep it that short. We need your help. We need it today if you can, if you're in a position to. And if you're not, obviously, please just keep watching the show, and that's amazing too. But I'm hoping you'll take the plunge. I lowered the price.
Take the plunge? Listen, when I hear take the plunge, I'm supposed to feel confident that what I'm doing is going to be like a net positive. This just sounds like a net fucking net. This seems like a net falling from the fucking sky in order to fucking capture me. And not make me feel safe, but make me somebody's bitch. And I don't want to be somebody's bitch unless it's a kink. But the kink is only in the eye of the beholder.
Half of what Tim Pool charges. And our Discord is a ton of fun. And I really hope you'll join right after this video at thequartering.com/join. And I'll do a tutorial video on how to set up Discord and stuff like that too.
Who the fuck needs a tutorial video on how to... Now look, you would think, like, this is Rumble. This is like conservative heaven. You can do no wrong on this platform if you're loudly, bombastically a conservative. However, in the realm of possibilities, we must go to the comments. Get a job, Hamburglar. How? Already? What the... Now, I did go by newest. I did go by newest comments. So let's see what people have been saying recently. That's from a week ago. 2 weeks ago. You guys are a bunch of useless grifters who contribute absolutely nothing. Tough. Jeremy, this Rumble deal is going to diminish your support and fan base. Read the comments. I thought I was the only one feeling burned by you and your premium push. I explained in other comments, emails, and so on. I'm a loyal, everyday watching the live streams fan. Haven't missed one since before you brought on the guest host. Brought on the guest host. But if I'm watching and have to pause, you go premium, Rumble kicks you out. Wherever you're at. Doesn't matter. I like you, bro. The show. I'm not coming back and watching the rest of the show later and getting 209 ad breaks. Tough. Go back to how it was. Don't fix what isn't broken. You may gain 3 to 7 subscribers a day, but doing this is going to cost you a lot more dedicated, loyal followers. You're actually retards if you think blocking my commenting. Wow. And he posted a fucking drug link. Oh my God. What else? We need your help. You've been saying this for the last year. When is enough enough? Tough. What if you were already a premium Rumble member? That's a genuine question. Give me money, give me money, give me money. I'd love to help, but being a middle class in America, I live paycheck to paycheck, working to pay rent. This is the life. This is the life. Ouch. I watched this to see if it was what I suspected it was, and it was. So I read the comment section to see if it was what it was. I suspected it was, and it was. I can't pretend to give you business advice since I don't know your books, and honestly never had a business as large as yours. However, I would say the sentiment of you need to downsize in some way is true. I wish you luck, but my Rumble Premium membership is about to the extent of any financial support I can or will give. I will miss M. Mac. Maybe try wearing your neck collar. Would that help your head from bobbing so tough? Whoa, but this is a Kino person. See, I'm learning the lore. I'm learning catchphrases. I'm waiting for you to drop Luke. I'm gonna tell you. No, that was at the top. Okay, so not really a group of happy people. Not really a group of happy people. But he still needs your help. This is from 2 months ago. This one was from 20. What the fuck is that siren? I never watched or heard about Kino Casino until your stream. How good is it? It's two guys. I don't know. It's just two guys.
Hannah Claire was fucking right. Just guess, what do you think that Quartering says he's going to do or be able to do to someone who calls him fat in real life and presses him?
All right.
Time for the quarter cast.
It's just two fat, well, one fat guy. What the hell is this siren? I don't know if it picks up on the mic, but there's a fucking siren going off in my general area, and I have no idea what it is. But yeah, they're just two guys who just go over YouTube drama shit. That's it. That's pretty much it. But I want to watch this one from 2 months ago. Still needing your help. Rumble.
A lot goes into making the show, and all of it comes from really my.
A lot does not go into making this. This looks like it's on StreamYard. There is nothing that goes into this. There is nothing that goes into this shit. Let me tell you all a very interesting secret. He's probably spending a year, probably 300. How much is a StreamYard membership? How much is it? How much? How much is StreamYard? StreamYard pricing. What the fuck was that on the home screen of Google? I saw something on the home screen of... Oh, it's the fucking My Hero Academia fucking thing. Oh, wait a minute! Stop the bus! Backyard football's coming back! This is coming back next week. Fuck you people. Going on Steam. Going on Steam right now, birdies. Going on Steam right now, birdies. Going on Steam right now, birdies. Backyard football. Is sir. Let me go ahead and wish list this. You see the JJK teaser? Yeah, Gojo dies. Gojo's dead! Fucking spoiler you wanted, bitches! I gotta blow my nose. And it feels like an eternity since I had you. I left with nothing. I miss the backyardigans. Rip to the creator. We backyard friends, the backyard again. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I was looking up the StreamYard pricing. StreamYard plans and pricing. Start a 7-day free trial. Fuck that. Show me the goddamn price. Show me the money. Matter of fact, where's Restream too? I want all these fucking things lined up. Now look, for Restream, you could either pay $0 and only stream on 2 channels, $16 a month to stream on 3. And no watermark. $40 for 5 channels, 2 team seats, split audio and video, unlocking team workspaces. Oh, and you could add more money for AI clips. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, and the more you add, the more money you pay. Wait. So I'm paying more for the what? So I'll end up paying more. What? Fuck you. Fuck you. Or you could pay $200 for all of this shit. Oh, and they want me to choose that plan because it's highlighted. Oh. Okay, what the fuck is Restream? Okay, you see how I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and then YouTube and then also Kick? And you see how I'm doing this for free? Like, you see how I'm doing this for free? And you see how I got bots on Kick? Just go ahead and get rid of these. You know what I'm talking about? We did go ahead and get rid of these. You know what I'm talking about? And it works. Now StreamYard is bitching out. They don't want to show me those prices. They don't want to show me the price. But based on estimates, maybe $45 to $50 a month. It does not require anything to do this.
My co-host.
You can literally use Adium, which is what Chick Tries got me to use. That way you could just multi-stream. I'm literally using the shit right now.
And they really make the show. They make the show interesting. They make the show fun.
Liar.
And I did want to point out that we are in a period of time here where we definitely need to grow. And we need to do better and offer you more content.
Well, the way to grow better is to have something people want to see for free. You do that, and it works out just fine. But see, when you don't do that, you create nothing more than happenstance.
For you more value. But we also need your support as well. And so I want to let you guys know that we have partnered with Rumble, and I don't know how long this discount is going to stay into place, but we have a $20 off coupon off Rumble Premium. But think about it this way. Half of this...
Why does this look like it's your fucking website still? Are you insane?
...goes to supporting the show. So right now, if you sign up for Rumble Premium, not only will you get no ads anywhere on Rumble.
We're getting an ad right now. What is Rumble Premium? Think of YouTube Premium, but for free speech.
You don't care about that? Cool. Half of that money goes to us, and half of that money goes to supporting free speech on Rumble.
Wait. Time out. Time. Wait a minute. Flag on the play. Are you telling me they need money to fucking speak their mind on this website? I thought the whole gimmick behind this website being made was that it's the free speech haven where you could just come on in and fucking speak your mind. Also, because I don't think Chick Tries was here when I did this. Jump scare! Look at me! Get a look at me in video game format. It's disgusting. Look at that nose. Look at his eyes. They got their eyebrows right. Thanks for the info. I was looking to stream next month. Oh, what do you need? Advice? I have none. But if you were looking to fucking multi-stream for free, who the hell is that? It's me. Look at me. Look at me. Biblically accurately, huh? Yes. He looks so depressed. I mean, he plays for the Charlotte Hornets. Like, if that's not an indication to shoot yourself in the fucking face, I don't know what is. But hey, you know, he tries. He tries. He gives it his best shot. You look deformed. Excuse you. I believe the term is malnourished. Thank you very much. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you, kind sir. But look at me. I look like I belong on a beach. Why is your face lighter than your body? Because I was in an overly lit room. Jesus. Looks like a woman cosplaying you, and that's why your mother got beat up in an alleyway. I ain't gonna say who did it. What was we doing? Oh. We're wondering about the free speech platform that needs money in order for you to speak your mind.
Hopefully you care about that. If you don't care about that, you also get access to our members-only content, of which...
Oh, if you don't care about free speech, hey, at least you get some members-only content.
Which we upload 2 to 3 times a week. I uploaded one video already this week, and another one will go up tomorrow. If you don't care about that, you also get access to our members-only Discord.
How the fuck... So, as someone who wants to consume YouTube content, I don't give a fuck about any of the things you just mentioned. Like, any of the things you just mentioned mean nothing to me. They mean absolutely, positively, tootally, fruitily nothing. So why in the fuck do you think, possibly, I could give a damn about this? Mr. Quartering. Waits for Leon to pull out the "It was me, Austin." I want to make a video about how fucking cuckold WWE fans, wrestling fans are. It's like, I stand by what I said months ago, that in terms of fans and entertainment, wrestling fans are the cuckiest. They're the cuckiest. They just are. They literally are. And there's no real way to combat it other than just accepting that these people are malnourished freaks. It's upsetting. A little concerning also, but, you know, people often try their hardest. If
you don't...
Honestly, Kick, for all its faults, is better to stream on than Rumble. Yes. If I were to rank them bottom to top, Rumble, Kick, YouTube, Twitch. Twitch is still like the haven for streaming. Now, YouTube has created great strides to make motherfuckers say YouTube's better than Twitch. Still really a toss-up. Because, you know, either answer, we know the top two are YouTube and Twitch, while the bottom boys are scraping for any form of relevance.
Don't care about that. You also get access to everyone else's premium content. So the Mug Club content, Tim Pool's content, Russell Brand's content.
Imagine trying to sell your content to people, but no one fucking cares. I think Odyssey shut down. No one fucking cares about what it is that you're trying to sell. And you try to fucking promote it with, hey, if you don't care about my shit, You can use this code to watch other people's shit. Well, if that's the case, why not just go get their Rumble premiums? Why not go get their code? Why not go get their thing? That way I could help them and get all the things you just mentioned without the bullshit regarding your fucking Discord.
Jimmy Dore's content. Everybody on the platform who has premium content, you get access to that in addition to ours. You also get coupons and discounts in our Discord.
WWE fans ain't far off. Well, would you see them fucking hounding Rhea Ripley as she's trying to get to her Uber? I mean, that shouldn't have been the indication that these fucking fans are moronic. A guy died in the ring and motherfuckers just continue to watch. Chris Benoit killed his whole family and people still look at him to this day as a great wrestler who they want WWE to acknowledge. And that's the drastic shit. The funny shit is all these motherfuckers complaining about paying $30 a month and they're gonna do it anyway. Like, I'm not paying that shit. Like, I'm sorry. Like, after Clash in Paris, that's really the last time I guess I'm watching WWE content for like a long fucking while. Because I'm not paying $30 a month. I'm just not. I don't have it in me to pay that. I'm sorry. Like, I'll catch the highlights on Twitter if I have to. Like, $30 a month. That's basically a pay-per-view. Like AEW. Like, AEW, it's like I want to say it's different, but instead of 30, I'd be paying 60. So it's like, nigga not about to be doing this shit every month. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, I want to keep Peacock because I've been waiting all day for Sunday night. But like, damn, bro.
Discord for coffee and computers and stuff like that that are above and beyond everywhere else.
Always love your content. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe one day I'll accept that as a compliment.
Any one of those reasons, I hope, will make you go to thequartering.com/join today and sign up for Rumble Premium. The co-hosts really make this show go. And
that's pathetic. You should be what makes the show go. It's your name all over the fucking thing. Quartering, Quartercast, Quarter Live, Quarter Discord. You should be the one. They should be sidekicks. They should be, at best, complimentary for when you don't have enough energy. You see how I'm able to fucking go for 2 hours by my fucking lonesome? I don't need a co-host. All I need is the speed. All I need is the imaginative mind that I carry for 26 years on this earth. Yo, you think I'm able to fucking just do this and be entertaining from practice? Yes! Growing up, I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anyone to invite me to T-ball or spending time shooting hoops at the local park. I was all alone, and I could talk to nothing but the walls. And with that came my ability to just be funny. And with that ability to be funny, I was able to make it all worth my while. And do everything I can to just have a little bit of fun. Because that's the goal. Be born, go through the fucking slave labor that is labor that is childhood, and then be reborn as an adult. And then die. But before you die, you have a little fun along the way.
And your support allows me to keep these wonderful co-hosts on the show. I know it's kind of a meme between me and my coffee, but we definitely do need your help. And
stop telling these people, you don't need their help, you need their money. Because apparently, if you ain't got this money, you're losing the fucking will to be, I hope you can hear my air quotes, charismatic in front of a bunch of people.
And I thought rather than having memberships to our own website, that it would be better if we used the support to also support free speech. Because wherever you're...
That's such a cuck ways out. That's a bitch's manipulative way out to get motherfuckers who are so free speech cuck brain. Listen, conservatives, you won. You got what you wanted. The job's done. Trump's the man now. He's in office. You got what you wanted. He's there for you. So all this, we got to protect free speech. Trump's the man now. Free speech is free and clear. We did it. Y'all did it. Woohoo. Woohoo. You got what you wanted. So all of this, we're under attack and we need you to protect this. Like it doesn't have the same stink on it. You know why? Because that old bastard Biden and his sidekick Kamala are not in office, ripping away your guns and your speech. Sorry. Like I said earlier, this doesn't happen if Biden wins. Because there's bank to be made for conservatives in our country's doomed. Ooh, our country's doomed.
You're watching right now. Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, X. Your support on the Rumble platform means the same to us. You can watch all this. You can, even if you're watching on a different platform, go to thequartering.com/join. You can watch all of our exclusive content on.
But where's the Epstein files? Oh, well, apparently, like a couple hours ago, they had the victim say Trump was never there.
Rumble, and you don't ever have to use it any other time. Or you can just do it to support the show and support free speech. So hopefully, thequartering.com/join. Wouldn't that be nice if a bunch of people went and signed up today, Melanie and Hannah Claire?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Also, if you are a Rumble Premium member, already you can get access to our Discord on the very same page. So if you go to thequartering.com/join, you put your Rumble username.
It's the same gimmick. Now, listen, I don't know if you heard it. The collective groan I got from, don't you guys think it would be great? You two bitches who haven't said a fucking word the whole time. You two bitches. Wouldn't it be great if people saw, yeah, imagine the phone call. Listen, we got to try to promote this Rumble. Can you spare at least 10 minutes of your time? That way we could fucking get through trying to promote this thing. And you put on your best sad face. Like, put on your best sad face to make sure that people know that it's important for you to subscribe to this.
Your email address, password, confirm the password. You can get access to the Discord as well. So I'm hoping you'll take the plunge today. Go to thequartering.com/join. We've partnered with Rumble. I don't know how long I'm going to have this discount code, but sign up today or when you see this video. I am hopeful because
what the hell is this music? Kiss my. Oh my God. Ew. Oh my God. God, what the fuck? Oh, 2 months ago. When the fuck did Styx get arrested? This couldn't have been 2 months ago. This had to have been further back. And also, wasn't he found guilty after? By that time, he should have been gone. Great Christian values, Gothics, Melanie. Great Christian values we got going on here. But speaking of Melanie, I think it's about time. Well, not yet. Not yet. I just want to say something about this. For as much shit as I talk, I hope it's not a drastic mischaracterization to say that I am forever thankful and grateful how far this has gotten me. This content creation YouTube thing changed my life. It completely, turned a lot upside down for me in a positive way. It's like, your boy was just scamming college kids out of fixing their computers. Because you white kids got too much porn on these school authorized computers that you want off those things as you turn them in. And it's like, wow. I was able to do so much doing YouTube that I don't think I could have done at that time. I was able to move out of my parents' house to another state. Twice. Not twice as in I left and then moved back in and then left again. More so like I moved out and then moved to another state. Like I moved out of one state and went to another state, if that makes sense. This shit is forever a blessing. This shit is forever like a thankful, humbling thing. I will not fucking get on this platform and do the we need your help. If you hate even if you don't fucking find anything I do interesting, it still has a benefit. Like, and I'm financially irresponsible. Let's not mince words here. But I'm not as financially irresponsible as to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motherfuckers to do what I could do by my fucking self. Keep you as entertained as possible. Keep your attention retained on this as long as possible. It ain't hard. It ain't difficult. All I need is a catacomb of topics and the enough energy to last. And you just watch daddy get hard. Irresponsible spending, frivolous spending, shameless tactics to get people's money. This shit is fucking disturbing. And it's a lot of shit that's done to try to make ends meet. And it's fucking pathetic. And each one of these motherfuckers that play into this game. Now, this is 2 months ago. I don't know if Gothix is still a part of this anyway. I don't know if she is. Hopefully she's not. But if she is, run for the hills. What type of Catholic Christian values do you have for a guy who beats his fucking girlfriend? Or a woman he's fucking? What's the value there? What's the Christian value there? Because for all that, put a flag over your head that's rainbow and say you support LGBTQ. Because that's pretty fucking gay. And speaking of gay, in the interturmoils between one man and another, why did I see Alex Jones just barking at some random person?
He would try to control the show. He would whatever. Total lie. And then as all the articles come out and Jones censored Schroyer on Trump criticism and Israel. So let's see if Schroyer comes out and apologizes for it. Oh, no, he's going to say, I didn't really exactly say that. No, you couched each statement perfectly thought out and looking down at your notes to be able to lie about us and try to hurt this organization for your benefit so you can be a hero. You are a snake.
I feel so empowered to not know who he's talking about.
You are a rat. You are a fraud. You are a backstabber. You are a handbiter.
Wait a minute. Time out. Never in all the years have I ever heard a motherfucker call another motherfucker a fucking handbiter. A fucking... What the fuck is a... Well, I know it is someone who bites hands, but who the fuck...
You are a disgrace.
He's so angry.
And let me say something else about you.
Oh?
Even before he went to prison for 4 months.
What? We just threw it. We just throwing it all out there.
And we did the crowdfunding, raised, fought everything for him, all that. he stopped talking to the crew very much and didn't have a good attitude, was pissed off all the time.
Going to jail would do that.
And then it got to where he'd show up right before the show, wouldn't even talk to the crew. He'd walk by me and say something like, you know, just sort of laughing at me. Like, again, I'm not in junior high, so it didn't hurt me at that level. It hurt me that he was just like, yeah, I heard you. Yes. Oh, and we can go further. When The Onion, backed by Bloomberg, did the fraudulent...
I'm late. What did I miss? Oh, honey, you missed a lot. Oh, Barton, you missed a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Now, usually, you really don't miss nothing. I feel like today you might have missed a fuck ton. Not enough to be bombastic. I'll watch the rewatch. Oh, will you now? Now, mind you, it's a lot. But like, in my head, it's like part of me thinks you didn't miss much. But then also it's like, yeah, you kind of missed some generational ranting. Nah, not generational. To sum it up, it's political e-begging. And now we're watching Jones of Alex.
Auction and got caught in all of that back in November, on November 13th. And I said, we're not leaving. This is a fraud. I'm filing emergency motion. The judge found it to be a fraud. Got a 2-day hearing on all that. Owen just left and just called the producer and said, I'm done. I quit. Even though we have a backup studio, I told everybody, hey, it's going to be fine. We have new backers, all this stuff. If we get shut down, he's like, I'm gone. Starts announcing, is this the time? Because Infowars being shut down, he thinks. Announce his new network and funding and all this stuff. And then we're back the next day, and Owen just shows back up and does his show and walks in and just looks at me with hatred and like slinks in there. Just
Stop it. It's like, I want to take what you're saying serious, but what the fuck are these sounds, sir?
Because he really wanted me to fire him so he could be a victim. And I confided just in a few of the producers. I said, he wants to be a victim. I said, I'm going to have love and say prayers for him that he gets better. I'll be really nice to him, give him extra bonuses. Maybe he'll pull out of it. I'd try to talk to him.
You're trying to buy his fucking affection so he shut up and fucking praise you all the time. Good strategy. Necessarily don't know how that's going to work out.
Never wanted to talk to me. And I said, but I said, he's going to stab me in the back. He's a new person. And I don't know if it's his personal life. I don't know if it's stuff he's smoking. But I've seen a lot of people get paranoid, you know, that smoke pot and go nuts. But I mean, I can just tell you this right now, that I'm not here to be shit on or stabbed in the back. This crew isn't your punching bag, and we did nothing to you but be loyal. And your little 5-hour extravaganza of little puppy dog that doesn't know why, and he just wanted to come back and shake my hand and be nice, and then I kind of censored him and said, no, you don't need to host your show. You want to hear what he said in the phone call to me? I didn't record it. I was in the pool with my 8-year-old daughter playing with her Barbie dolls.
Gay!
Whatever it was, 4 o'clock yesterday. You know, a rare.
So they're having a spat. But I can't really pay attention to it because I'm a grown man and I don't watch these people. So I had no idea who Owen was. All I know is the frogs are still gay and we're still dealing with that. Now, for those of you who were asking me earlier, Violet, who is Melanie Macathin? Melanie Mac. What's the point of being nice about it? Is a dumb bitch who wants everybody to follow her conservative values, but recently has become nothing more than an obnoxious fucking whore who sits there and bitches about everything and everybody while somehow hiding behind that book that she thinks is her pagan fucking ticket to heaven when she and everyone else knows she's coming with me to hell because this tattooed strumpet is not in God's image of what women should be. She's a whore. She's a strumpet. She's a Jezebel. But the fact that motherfuckers chewing up because me woman, me see woman, me get hard is enough to make a motherfucker think to themselves, oh, I can let what she says slide. I can let what she says slide. Now, we've watched this video. We've watched it. I looked down at what the recommended is showing me. 2 years ago, this, in all caps, legendary rant changed gaming forever. No, it didn't. He's a bald faggot who can't fucking make a game. Do you fucking understand how this fuck plays no part in the culture of gaming changing? He didn't do shit but bitch and moan. He's the equivalent of the fat, one-eyed, lazy-eyed motherfucker who was bitching about not having pronouns in fucking Stardew Valley. Nothing about changing. Nothing about gaming has changed at all.
Hi, everyone.
But back to this bitch. Listen, I'm glad Barton's here because Barton will tell all of you. Barton knows how I feel about these online conservative women. Why are you talking? Face down, ass up. Go make that man a sandwich and a baby. You are not useful here. And the Bible does not want women as leaders. They don't want women to be holding the fucking seminars and leading the speaking of the word of God. But because these fucking pretentious freaks use the Bible to just be like neener gays, they think that everything else in the Bible doesn't apply to them. They think everything in the Bible applies to the sinners. No, it applies to the followers of God too. You see, the trick to me getting a Bible as a gift is that I was going to read it. And then I was going to notice a few things about myself and a lot about others. Already. All fucking ready. But Melanie, if you remember, Melanie tried to be the pagan hero who tries to save gamers from gooning. You know, the fucking audience that she has that likes to jerk it and talk about how much they want to see virtual titties. She decided to call them losers. The bitch with a pink refrigerator and a fucking life-size statue of Laura Croft is calling other people in 2025 losers. Didn't really work out for her. And also she made comments about that stupid ass Gene commercial about how I think she's a whore and a slut and you shouldn't really be using her as your beacon of conservatism. Meanwhile, she's dressed like a fucking high schooler. She's 40. You're 40 dressing like a fucking teenager who just discovered Rue 21. Be ashamed of who you are as a person because this is sad. Now, I don't think we finished this video. I don't even remember how far we got. 40? Yes, makeup often tricks you into thinking a woman's younger. But this beat down strumpet is worthless. And I'm believing the rumor. She lost her husband to a gay man.
I know I'm not at my standing desk right now. This is probably very jarring. But I wanted to make this video today just to tell you guys what's going on with me and some of the schedule changes and all that kind of stuff that I plan on doing for myself for the past, I don't know, for the next couple weeks, maybe even to a month. So as a lot of you guys know, I already left X. The platform was way too stressful, way too combative. Lately, I've just been feeling like I need a palate cleanse.
You know, social media is a very difficult place to be in. You know, I agree. I agree that the world often has a lot of negativity in it. It's fine. It's fine. And it's fine to want to try to get away from that. However, when you are online antagonizing gay people, calling them slurs, you lose that intrinsic right to try to sit there and pretend like, oh, I need a break. You were comfortable spewing hate until the hate came knocking on your door. And also, you're built like a fucking twig. Gross. What happened to white women? White women, I keep saying it, white women were cool when they were doing nothing but making pop songs. Now they're this. Just not what they used to be. White women used to have so much, and now they've lost it all.
I need some positive.
She looks 4 years younger than me. It's the makeup. Don't allow her insecurities to make you insecure. It's the makeup, darling. It's the makeup. Darling, it's the makeup. She's caked in it. Look at her fucking face. You can tell. Look at the face. Look at the face there. Look at the face. Look at her face there. She's sick in the mind.
Happy vibes, good things to focus on right now, because it can be extremely draining when you're just surrounded by negativity constantly. So for that reason, I am...
This is the most pretentious fucking way to go about it. You were fine with negativity when it was the gays being made fun of, but now it's you. So now, I need a happier place to be. I need to be happy. I need a moment to be me, because I'm not happy.
I'm going to spend the next couple weeks to a month, I don't know how long, focusing on doing stuff that I really love to do. That's obviously my Bible channel and then video games, right? So I want to spend more time these next couple weeks or so. We'll see how long this lasts, but I need just sometimes just hang out, playing some Tomb Raider or play whatever else, just playing some games I enjoy. So I'm going to be going back to my streaming channel for that. So if you're not following me there and you like gaming streams and you'd like to hang out there, it would be awesome. It's just youtube.com/MelanieMac. I'll have a link in the description, but you can search at Melanie Mac Gaming Streams. I've had that.
Who wants to watch this bitch play a game? It's clear as day from her being on the Quarter Live that she can't hold a fucking tune. I watched the Keno Casino video. This bitch got excited about Donald Trump talking about Taylor Swift getting engaged. And then the other bitch who was on the panel, oh my God, heterosexual marriage is back. While Melanie, a fucking divorced hag, is fucking just sitting there like, yay, maybe one day I can find love. It's like, no, strumpet, you'll never. Your voice is like cats dying. And then Asian women rolling over their bodies with their backs. Like, you're not lovable. You're not breedable. You're barely even submissive. You're just a toy. Worse than that, you're used. You're old. You're hiding it as best you can, but I could see. I have a knack for spotting wrinkles. And what I see is fucking disgusting.
Channel for like 16, 17 years, something like that, and that used to be where I put most of my focus. But I'm gonna go.
She has a Bible channel, is attacking people on another channel. Yeah, doesn't the Bible say things about not judging people? Huh? Isn't that just a shame? Isn't that just weird?
I'll stream some games on there starting Monday, I think. So I'm just gonna spend more time just streaming some games and hanging out and focusing on fun stuff. I just need that time right now. So I'm gonna do that. If you guys would like to hang out with me for those streams, that would be awesome. My Bible channel, Bible Time with Melanie Mac, also which I'll have linked. I will keep doing daily Bible verses of the day there. And
maybe she has the Trump Bible. I feel like if anyone has that, you're going to hell.
And encouraging videos for you guys. At least, I mean, I'm only gonna get like 2 videos this week, but I'm thinking like 3 days a week I think would be a good balance. I have to find a good balance for myself right now too, because it's like, I got to a point where I was uploading 5 videos every single day across all my platforms, and it was a lot. And it was also a lot of it was just focusing on, hey, look at all this stuff that's going on in the world.
It says you shouldn't judge others until you're ready to be judged yourself. Me and God have like a horrible relationship right now, but isn't it so true? I feel like in the midst of every mental breakdown I've had, I've come to the realization that, you know what? I've fucked up in this life. I got 26 years on this earth. You think I haven't fucked up? Nah, I ain't raped nobody. I ain't killed nobody. But I've made mistakes. Again, not rape or murder. And it's like, shit, the best I could do is learn from it and try to fucking improve my life or just give up. These are both options. These are both fair options. I could either try to improve or give up. It's like either or. Life has taught me. Haven't killed anyone yet. I mean, I am a mass murderer of roaches. And turtles, if you want to throw that in there. Except I didn't kill them with a smile. It was more like they starved to death because who puts a fucking 6-year-old in charge of animal care? If anything, I'm an accessory to animal abuse.
Look at, you know, and I get it because we do need to call out some bad stuff that's going on in the world. I feel like after years of doing this, I need just some time to have like a little bit of a palate cleanse and focus on some fun stuff that I enjoy. So my plan for next week, starting Monday, is to hop on my gaming streams channel and play some get back to Tomb Raider 2 Remastered. Where I left off on Xbox was Barkang Monastery. So I'm gonna hop on there, my favorite level ever, what a perfect time to get back to the gaming streams. A lot of you miss the gaming streams anyway, because I used to do gaming streams all the time. And I got so busy with other stuff that I haven't been prioritizing the gaming streams. So I'm gonna give myself some time to do that again and have some fun doing that. So I'm gonna, it'll be a good time. And I look forward to seeing you guys there who want to be there. I'm not gonna abandon this channel, but I got to a point where I'm just like, here, let me upload 2 videos a day here every day. And I really burnt myself out doing that because, again,
How do you burn yourself out doing 2 videos a day? You are choosing. What actually happened, and this is like the more disturbing thing for me, what actually happened is that you got the energy you've been throwing at other people back. You attacked gamers for being losers, knowing full well you're also a loser, and they revolted. You're supposed to be nothing more than easy eye candy slop for conservatives to just suck up, eat, and enjoy. But no, you attacked what they hold dear. You attacked their gaming. You attacked their right to goon and lust over virtual characters, and they got mad. And then they revolted, and here we are. Isn't it interesting?
A lot of what to upload on like a social commentary type channel, we have to be surrounded by negative news a lot, and it was just kind of, it's been wearing me down. It's been wearing me down for years, but I don't know, just right now, since ramping up the content here and all that, it's like, wait, I can slow things down. I still am going to do some uploads here, but I'm not going to be doing 2 a day. I'm going to go back, because I was doing like an upload or 2 a week on here, and I think I want to do that. It doesn't only have to be negative stuff that's going on in the world. Like, I can focus on positive things too. So that's my plan right now. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. I didn't stream yesterday. I was just really overwhelmed and just trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Why were you overwhelmed? Could it be because a lot of motherfuckers was on your trail because of your horrible takes?
My schedule and all that stuff. And I think this is just gonna be nice. We're gonna see how it works out. We're gonna see how all that goes, but I definitely need that time. So I hope you guys are cool with that. I know not everybody who's subscribed here is a gamer. If you've been subscribed,
I'll be right back, Leon. Don't do everything. Everybody, quick, pull your pants down. He's gone.
A long time, like on other platforms and stuff, you know, like the gaming is the main thing that I've ever done on my social media stuff. So I think there's something just exciting about getting to the roots of that again, because I just miss it a lot. So that's my plan right now. Would love to know what you guys think in the comments. And I hope if you're not following me on my gaming stream channel that you will.
I don't necessarily. What the video should have ended right there. Like, oh, this is the state of my channel address. The video should have ended right there. Like, why is there still 7 minutes? What are you complaining to us about? What do you have in your mind to get off your chest, madam? The intricacies of your mind are an enigma.
Still be here on YouTube. As far as sticking with things, I like YouTube best. That's what the platform I've stayed with for so long, and it's just the best one in my opinion. So that's why I stick.
It's the only one where you're still able to make a modicum of money. You are not making money on Rumble. You're not making money on Kick. I feel like Twitch has gotten rid of you for busting out the slur 50,000 fucking times. You're used goods. Emphasis on used, because Jesus, you're just damaged. You're a trinket. You're sick in the mind.
That's why I stick with. And of course, I still post on Instagram. I do Instagram stories and all that kind of stuff. But actual main stuff is YouTube for me. So I'm ready for that. I actually think I'm gonna get my desk set up back to a regular desk with a chair even. I know I've been using a standing desk for years, but I'm gonna get things reorganized, comfortable, and I'm excited. I'm excited for some gaming streams and all of that stuff. So I think the internet right now is very cutthroat, and in a lot of the social commentary space, especially with
now Now when it's you getting chewed out for trying to restrict a man's right to virtually goon, now is when the internet is cutthroat. Now when your core audience is slowly turned against you to the point where you can't avoid it anymore, where you have to have a state of the YouTube channel address. Now is the perfect time to sit here and be like, oh, please, somebody please help the little old fucking wannabe Asian white girl. Help, even though my voice sounds like this. Help me, please. I need it. Like, you fucking pretentious Jezebel. You tried so hard to be like Billy Badass, but when the real Billy Goat came in and knocked you in your fucking ass, now you're complaining. And need I remind anyone, because I have to do this every time for some reason, social media has Twitter. And in case any of you didn't know, Twitter had to be sued to remove child porn. I'll say it again for anyone who didn't hear me. Twitter had to be sued to remove pornography of the child variety. It was already cutthroat. The internet was already disgusting. MySpace existed. If that's not the indication the internet was gross, I don't know what could convince you.
In the nerd culture, a lot of people are just at each other's throats constantly. I think because they were so, and I mentioned this kind of in my cancel culture video that I made last, but a lot of people, like, they've been going after the woke, right? And I have too. But I think sometimes when we stare too far into the abyss, or we stare too far into a focus, like, it can kind of turn us into what we hate. And I don't want to do that for myself.
You already were that. So I'm so sorry for you. So sorry, lady. I will not recommend you do such a thing, because in Jubilee, you can't understand the ethnicity of what it is you created. I got the hiccups. You, in that moment, thought to yourself, ooh, as long as I say the right thing, no one will come after me because I woman and I have boobie. My boobie make me protected from evil because men like boobie. And when you have boobie, you can't be beaten. And I can't be beaten because I have a boobie. And boobie make man go ooga boogie. And when man go ooga boogie, that's when I feel most confident. But I started to develop my mind into thinking that I should be speaking about things more of my own faith. But the men who love my boobie don't like when I speak of my mind. They want me to shake my flatty chested boobie. Because if I shake my flatty chested boobie, I can fucking see how I can entrance the males, making them lust into sin with pictures of my body, showing off my slim, flat-chested, crack addict-looking boobies.
I don't want to become, like...
Leon, are you okay? You don't seem okay. Bend backwards. I am perfectly fine. I'm not tired at all. I'm not tired. My sleep schedule is the same as it's always been. It's not different at all. Fuck you. Fuck you. How dare you? How dare you insinuate? How could you?
Aaron Yeager, where he was so into, I don't know how many people watch anime, Attack on Titan, where he was so into that I'm gonna kill all the Titans that he corrupted himself in his resolve along the way. So I don't want to do that. I know that I feel like there's a level of ruthlessness that a lot of social commentary channels have to have. Not all of them are this way, for sure. There's a lot who aren't and who still, are well intended. But those who are just in it, just for the clicks, just for the money.
You, the guy you work for, who had you in a 3-minute video just make a noise in being like, oh, ladies, don't you think it'd be great if they all subscribed to the Rumble Premium? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Spiegel Schmugen, please subscribe to the Rumble channel. Oh, I need to eat my fucking... Yeah, I'm fucking tired. I'm not gonna lie, my sleep schedule is fucked, and it's my fault. It's fucked because I'm choosing to stay awake a little bit more than I should. I'm choosing to stay awake in more avenues than I should. It's not healthy, but I'm here, and I'm still standing, and I'm fucking delirious. I'm still standing. I sleep at 8 p.m. every. I'm like trying to not say who gives a fuck. Like, oh, good for you. I mean, no, not who gives a fuck. Good for you. 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 I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You worked hard. You did it. Minnie, can you please get the dildo out of my ass? Minnie, can you please tell Donald to get his dildo out of my ass? Minnie. Oh God. I'm having a time. I'm having a time.
And that's it. And they don't have any passion about actual games or the gaming industry and stuff. It's like, yeah, that's all it is for them. So they are very cutthroat, and whenever there's less targets among the woke to focus on, then they want to find another target and they'll make one, right? And it's very dog eat dog, and that's not my style. A lot of people.
Yes, you made yourself a target. Why? Because you didn't want to shut the fuck up.
Are but there are some in that space who try to poke at me constantly. They want a reaction out of me. They're making videos about me,
and they're getting one. They're seeing you cope. They're seeing you cope about being bitched at for your goonerific takes. They're seeing it in real time, and they're sick of it. They want the right to not be chastised for their gooning. Hey, listen, gamers are losers. Like, if we're being real here, like if we're gonna sandwich this in any perfect benign way, gamers are fucking losers. Like, let's be real here. They just are. Even think about the shit that they talk about. Like, oh my God, this fucking character doesn't have enough pixels to show her cleavage. They don't have enough pixels to show their cleavage. What are we gonna do about that extra pixel of cleavage? I want to be able to see that extra fucking pixel of cleavage.
Fabricating things, lying, doing whatever they can to create some sort of drama with me, but it is a one-sided beef because I don't play that game. It's not the kind of person I am. I've never liked to just get in unnecessary drama with people. It's just not what I do. I'm not going to be using my platforms to argue with people. It's just not.
You use your platform. You literally made a video mad that someone said a prayer in a different language. What the fuck might you be talking about? You made a video bitching about someone doing a prayer in their native tongue. You called it demonic. You called a prayer in someone's native tongue demonic. What perhaps are you talking about? Perhaps enlighten me, Queen of Goonergate. What could you have been talking about in that moment? You non-divisive strumpet. What could have been? What could be now? Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Like, I would rather focus on...
Leon, you didn't need to do me like that. I'm super competitive. I was super competitive. You're a loser. I'm not even reading the rest of that. I know you're joking, whatever it is that you're fucking saying, but you're such a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser, a poser. You're a poser loser. You're a loser poser, poser loser. How do you feel about yourself, loser poser?
The important things in life, and yes, calling out some of the evil that's going on in the world, but doing so in a way that I want the people who are doing said things, that's evil, that I want to see redemption.
Yes, she did that. She fucking I don't know where it was. Somebody did a prayer in their native tongue, and the bitch called it demonic. Like, perhaps might we be reaching a point where it's getting fucking ridiculous?
Oh, I want to be able to be graceful in that stuff, and I don't want to just be bickering and arguing with people who have disagreements with me. That's not my style. So I'm going to be focusing some more on having fun, playing some games, and I'll still be uploading here. And I'm just going to figure out my schedule from there, because perhaps I can come up with some sort of healthy balance with all three channels. But yeah, instead of just only focusing on one predominantly, like if I can just have a healthy balance between three things like that, and doing so in a way that...
It was not Amber Rose.
That's what I'm ultimately going for. So Yeah, I've gotten messages from people checking in on me lately because I just took a step back to kind of reassess everything, and they've been saying things like, Melanie, don't you know you could be so famous if you really did this? You would be way more famous, and you'd have way more followers if you were more aggressive, and if you went after more people in this space or that space or the other space, and you could really take them out, like, not actually take them out, but, you know, you could really socially take them out, right? And it's just, that's not what I want. That's never what I've wanted, and I don't enjoy anything like that, right? That's why.
Oh, if it's not what you wanted, why were you making videos on the gays? Why were you making videos trying to take out the gays? Why were you making videos complaining about video game companies? Huh? Huh? Why? Huh? Why? I want to find, is this video still up? Because this bitch went on this really anti-prayer rant in regards to a prayer done in a native tongue. She called it demonic. And it was just like, huh. Found it!
So I already lost some followers on X for saying this stuff, but I don't care. I'm prepared to lose some more on YouTube today because it is what it is, and I will speak truth, and I don't care about the follower count that changes from it. So yesterday at the RNC, we saw not only a platform prostitute, and yes...
Oh, it was at the RNC. I thought it was the DNC. Because, you know, she spends all the time bitching about the Democrats and their demonic ways. You had me. You had me. You had me.
You can't say, oh, you're judging her past. No, she's an active prostitute, which I will dive more into this in the video with receipts. But they also had a demonic prayer, a prayer to a demon.
There are no receipts needed for an Amber Rose still being a porn star. That's not a thing I need a receipt on. Trust me, I know.
Pray over the nation to a demon. But, oh yeah, we're going to get the votes now. We're going to save the country. Turn your back on God, and it doesn't matter who is president. We will not succeed. Let me go ahead and dive into the video and actually show some stuff. So,
do you not realize that in this image, she doesn't have as drastic amount of makeup on, and you could clearly tell she's aged? Like, I hope Melania's not feeling too insecure. The bitch is old. The bitch's old. Do you want to grow up like this? Do you want to be this when you're older? I hope not. I hope you all age gracefully.
And it doesn't matter who is president. We will not succeed. Let me go ahead and dive into the video and actually show some stuff. So, you know, yesterday we get the news of, okay.
You know what's crazy? She went from saying this to being excited that Trump talked about Taylor fucking Swift being engaged. Like, and I'm not going on Rumble to find this fucking clip, but just know that the bitch got excited that Trump talked about it. And they were talking about, oh, heterosexual marriage for the win. Heterosexual marriage is back. Never went anywhere. It never went anywhere. What actually happened is a catacomb of motherfuckers thought everyone was gay and getting married. Not something that occurs. But we did it, boys. We succeeded. We overcame. The loneliest number is the number one. I am tired. I gonna go lay down now. I'm gonna go relax. Maybe wake up and eat a toaster strudel. Also, fucking going to go edit these fucking videos so that, you know, the cooking channel shorts remain, because daddy made a sauce today and meal prepped. And I feel as though that's just enough for somebody to derive. But in the meantime, while it's in time, I wish you all a very fine rest of your day. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoy your day. And remember, grifting politically is nothing more than a fucking waste of time. Leon, have you ever added eggs to a shrimp boil? Yes, it's a preferred outcome. I'd recommend it. I'd recommend you do it. It's great. It's great. All you need is a little tact and you'll be all right. All right, folks, get out.